Yo, yo, yo. What's good?
Pause. What's good?
Yo, welcome back to another episode of A Man Say Man. It's your boy P. What's good, Sharon?
What's up?
What's good, Nick?
What's poppin', homie?
I can't call it. Might spoil it, man. What's popping around?
The model in the
Stop
building.
saying that.
What?
I can't call it, might spoil it. We talked about this already.
But why not? Why can't I say
Because it
that?
doesn't make any fucking sense.
But it sounds great, though.
It doesn't rhyme either, though.
It doesn't rhyme.
Hold on. I can't call
Well,
it.
don't
Might
go back and
spoil
think
it.
about it.
Yeah, I can't call it. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. I'm being present. Fuck off, man. What's good stuff on?
Nothing, man. I'm just
Whatever.
here, man.
The people like it.
Who?
The class.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? It does kind of make sense in a little bit. Though.
It does make perfect sense. I can't call it. Might spoil it.
It does.
But it
I was
doesn't
really thinking-
rhyme for sure.
It doesn't
Is it supposed to rhyme, though? Is that my intent?
I think so.
Yeah. It's almost like the game's to be sold, not told.
All right.
There you go. You feel me?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yo.
That makes a lot more sense, actually.
Yo. But what's the word, though? What's the vibe, man? How y'all feeling?
Shit's cool.
I'm
man.
feeling better now that we can breathe outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good God Almighty.
That was
Hello.
intense.
Fact. Yeah.
That thing was crazy.
You know,
Candid,
I'm
the
not-
wildfires.
Yo, for a second, I'm not going to lie to you, right? Because, you know, I'm always on, like, my conspiracy theory shit. I'm like, you know what? Is this, like, intentional? Because when I was at work, well, everyone probably felt the same way I felt. But, like, even at work, I was hacking in the office. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thoughts were incomplete. Like, I just felt so foggy. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like... You know what I'm saying? Because you've had like Agent Orange and whatnot, back in the day, that type shit, and, I believe, what's the, chemtrails and whatnot.
Right.
Like, that's just real, bro. And I'm just like, yo, then I seen a picture, or a video rather, of this helicopter, and there's a term they use, but when you see the video, you think it's like this whole situation is like a setup. Because they were like,
fire.
they were like dropping like.
But okay, so I heard that allegedly, I heard that the reason why they were dropping that down was it was supposed to be where they were supposed to be like helping these women do like firefighting stuff.
Yeah,
So
it's intentional. It's
Yeah,
intentional. But when
right.
you see it, it's like, well, why they? It seems like they are causing the fire, but what they really doing is pretty much like blocking the fire from like expanding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can Google the shit, whatever.
Yeah, that's
but-
usually what that's usually the only answer to a wildfire. You can't put out a giant wildfire.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
there's not enough water. There's not enough resources to put
just
out a
gotta
wildfire.
contain
You
it.
got to contain it, let
Right.
it burn,
Right.
but you don't want it to go past a particular
point.
line
Right.
or a certain point or
Right.
something like
Right,
that. So that's
right.
But
usually all you can do.
The fire is still going, right?
Oh yeah, right now, yeah.
So it's not, it could happen again.
Right.
Right.
But think about that. Like, isn't that crazy how this shit is in Quebec, Australia, right? And in
No.
fact, where is it? Canada. Excuse me.
They said Australia.
My bad.
Jesus
Canada.
Quebec?
My
Down
bad.
under.
What is Quebec?
My bad.
Australia. I've never heard of that place.
Down under.
Whatever.
Down there with the kangaroos and shit.
Hey, that's what I have you guys here for, right? Fact checking. Yeah.
Cheerio,
But
man.
Put another shrimp on the barbie. Shout out to all our Australian listeners who are no longer listening to us because we just made fun of them. My bad. I apologize.
But isn't it crazy how wind travels?
Yeah.
Like that's insane, bro.
It's also crazy how fucking planes travel. That fucking sonic boom also happened over here.
That was wild too.
Oh
Did y'all hear that? Did you hear it? I didn't
yeah.
hear it. Did you hear it?
No, we was here.
No.
We had just wrapped up last week.
Okay.
At Electric Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
We wrapped
Right,
up around
right.
3 something.
And you heard it?
No, I didn't hear it.
I didn't
That's
hear
what I'm
it
saying.
either.
I didn't hear
But
that
there were
shit.
people in
Yeah.
Maryland that heard it.
Yeah, but I got if you got the ring alarm, you part of this neighborhood shit where it's just like you getting like alerts.
Yeah.
My whole joint was like filled with like nothing but alerts about you hear that boom, everybody's house shook and all that shit.
And that was like a
Yeah.
rescue mission, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't someone pass out?
I mean,
Right.
I don't
There
They
was
know.
didn't
like
find
there was
anybody
a
in
small plane or
Yeah.
something that I guess the pilot passed out
Yeah.
or whatever.
But they didn't find any survivors, right?
No, I guess not, but no, because I think it was. I keep hearing something about cabin pressure, and they lost that pretty much at a certain altitude, where now it's like carbon monoxide. I guess like
Yes.
inside the plane, so they're like they passed out,
Gotcha.
but they were flying in a no-fly zone, and for the jets to catch where they were at, they had to. It was like
They had to get there.
yeah, they got permission to go sonic boom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
What
Jesus,
what
no
is
fire.
sonic boom? Is that like when you break the sound barrier?
Yeah,
Like-
that's exactly
that's what it is.
Yeah, but you don't hear the boom until the planes actually pass you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they're going that fast.
Right,
They
right.
sound barrier so that you don't hear it. Yeah, it's a delayed reaction type thing.
So now it's like everything has come back together. That's all you hear. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild as fuck. Like, what it must feel like to be in a plane going that fast, or anything going that fast.
Facts. I think what was the plane flying? Like, I think Charlottesville, some shit like that. It was it was somewhere like that. But and them joints came from Andrews, my nigga.
Yeah.
So imagine how fast you have to get to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
They're flying.
They're gone, my G.
Yo,
Hey, well, at least they didn't fly to Denver.
Yeah.
That whole situation.
Or Australia.
whatever.
Denver,
Man.
Denver's my heart right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at how
Damn it.
fast
Shout out
it's
to
a
Joker.
sonic boom.
Yeah. Hey, real quick though, I want to send a shout out to my son. Graduated
Shout out to
and shit,
Amani.
man.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes,
Young
sir.
Monty.
Yeah, graduated yesterday, high school. You know, now we can start this this music career for him. And shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So how does he feel? Like, does he was he a fan of school to begin with?
Nah, his whole thing was eyes free. That's all he kept saying. Eyes free.
Oh yeah.
He's done.
Done and
like,
over with.
I know the feeling.
I know. Yeah.
My man is like, I'm
Right.
done. He had to work extra hard this year though. He brought it on himself though.
Word.
That's the thing. He bullshitted his 11th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
Wound up having to take 3 math courses this year.
Oh, that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So, yeah, he had on top of that. Well, if he would do what he's supposed to do last year, he only had 4 classes.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? But he wound up
least he-
having a whole
yeah.
another 7 classes, but he got it done.
at least he maxed it out.
Yeah, he got
did
it
what he
done,
had to
man.
do. It's a lot
I'm
of
proud
kids
of him,
that's not.
man. I'm proud of him, especially with his hemophilia and shit like that. At a certain age, the doctors told him, he wouldn't be able to like button his shirt, dress himself, tie his shoe. You know, depending on if he had more bleeds in his knees, he wouldn't be able to walk at like 17, 18 type. You know what I'm saying? And my man walked across the stage.
Walked across that motherfucking
Yeah,
stage.
sir.
Yeah, that's
That's-
what's
that's a
up.
win.
Can we get a clap?
it up.
Is they
We
get
got
clap
applause
it up, man?
in there.
Clap that shit up, man.
That's a win.
You feel me?
Definitely.
And shout out to the parents.
Yeah.
Y'all had to,
Appreciate
go through
it.
Yeah,
with
shout out to Ebony,
it.
man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, much
Shout out
love to Ebony.
wife.
Yeah, much love to Ebony.
Yeah,
Y'all
she was
niggas
doing
slick it out.
because we spoke on that before. Remember, like the shit that mothers do for the like that we don't do,
Right.
like the doctor's appointments and remember these fucking conferences and
Right.
You know what I'm saying, taking these meetings and answering emails and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
So I don't do none of that
I
shit.
don't neither though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
is that
Like,
intentional or just
no? It's just that I'm focusing on my job. It's like
No question.
I got these bills in my mind.
facts?
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
as women, that's natural for us. We're
Yeah.
just gonna make it happen.
Mm.
That's just the way it is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say like once niggas learn how to let go of pride and ego as a man, dog, and accept know that, the woman's actually in charge of the house. You know what I'm saying? Or they the boss, my nigga. For
They
real.
are. They
That's a
are.
fact.
They the boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like women, and correct me if I'm wrong, like they have a vision to see the future, see where they want shit to go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, as long as your man is on board and a great partner and y'all driving, striving for the same thing,
Right.
it can work out. But if you got any pull back there or any, like, you want to do your own thing type shit or you just ain't down to be a good teammate,
That part.
then,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
there's a remedy for that, and I'm gonna get into it later. But I came
Yeah.
across a good podcast with a guy named Joe Dispenza along with Jay Shetty,
Word.
and it was dealing with being present versus, anticipating the future or reflecting on the past.
Word.
Right?
That's
Let me
the
ask
biggest
you,
part.
in reference to that podcast you were watching, did they happen to have any guests on that show?
No, it was just Jay
No
Shetty
guests?
and
Kind of like our show. We have no guests right now.
you're right. You're
But we
right.
were supposed to have a guest, right?
I thought so.
Yeah,
I was just-
Here comes the bullshit.
Hey, Steph, how are you, buddy?
Yeah,
comes the
Steph.
bullshit.
What's going on, Steph?
Come on, Steph. Love
What
us.
y'all gotta say? Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest.
Hold that thought, P. We'll come back to you.
I wanna
No,
get
definitely,
it off your
definitely.
chest.
Well,
No,
hold on, real
because
quick.
I'm not gonna, for a second I was pondering like, where are we go? But you're right. Please,
Yeah, I was
Steph.
going to Steph.
Right,
Please
but,
take-
no.
No,
Y'all got something to say, man.
We do
Say
have
it.
a
I
lot
was just
to
going to
say.
ask you about the guest that you was going to bring on today's show. You
Yeah,
were supposed to bring a guest
your
today, right?
Yeah.
We were.
Where was the guest at?
Well, first off, this is crazy because I thought we were a team.
No, we are a team.
So
All right. So now you're going in.
we were supposed to have a guest.
Right, but could you holler? What's his name?
As far as I know,
Supposedly.
his name is Don Chappelle.
Don
but I think
Chappelle.
his real name might be Raheem. I don't know. I don't know.
And who is the Chappelle guy? Like,
It was supposed to be Dave Chappelle's
or-
brother, right? That's
Yeah.
what,
Okay.
that's what my barber told me.
Yeah.
And then
Google.
And then I did it. I did my homework. So y'all said I didn't research. I did. The reason he's not here is because I researched.
Excellent.
And I couldn't find anything to verify that this nigga was actually Dave Chappelle's brother.
Yeah.
think you just a nigga from the city. I don't know.
With the last name Chappelle.
So he just running around.
I don't know. I don't know what this. Shout out to my barber Tony too for setting me up.
At the end of the day, he kind of
Tony, fuck you. That's messed up.
He
Man.
kind of resemble Chappelle in the face of
He do.
And that's the thing, right? I'm in the barber shop. My barber's like, yo, Dave Chappelle brother about to come in. I cut his hair. He pulled up, Maserati, whole nine, got out, looked kind of like Dave Chappelle. I'm like, oh shit.
This is bad.
I'm like, oh shit. So
Okay.
I reach out to him,
Very
try to get him on the show, and then he said his mom had a stroke.
Oh snap.
Right? Shout out to his mom.
For sure.
But then I started research like Dave Chappelle's mom had stroke.
Nothing.
Nothing
came
comes
up.
up. Then Dave Chappelle's siblings.
Nothing.
This nigga's brother's name is William.
Yeah.
and it's his stepbrother.
His stepbrother.
Yeah, he got 2 step siblings.
Looks nothing like this.
Had a
nigga.
light skin too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they
he
are
was.
steps, so I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense. But
They are step.
they're step brothers. But it makes sense.
But you know,
They're not half, they step.
So does David Chappelle have a half brother based on Google though at all? No, right? Just stepbrother.
No, just
correct?
stepbrother. Yeah.
So he
He has a
doesn't have
step
any
brother
siblings.
and a step sibling, step sister. Excuse me. His step sister is a little more famous, if you will, than his step brother. But his step brother has pictures out there that you can find. And we couldn't find a
So
single
who's this
photo.
guy that pulled up
Wait,
in
didn't
this
you?
I
car?
told you his name is
Didn't you
Raheem.
DM your boy just to?
I tried.
This nigga DM Darnell Rawlings.
Yeah, why would I not?
He's from
Why would I not try?
Oh, yeah.
I know.
From around the way, he only had 500,000 followers. You know, that's a decent number for
him to
responses.
respond to you,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? Yeah,
Right,
most
right.
millions. Motherfuckers ain't looking at your random little DM.
Hell no,
but,
right.
You know, and I specifically called out, even though we from Arlington, you know, Arlington all day. But I was like, yeah, we're a podcast out of Alexandria, you know, trying to loop him in. I know he went to DC from Alexandria. I'm trying to loop him in. I'm trying to get some inside info. I thought if anybody could confirm for us, he'd be the one.
Definitely.
The ill thing is, I'm probably gonna see this nigga at the barbershop again, and it's gonna be hella awkward.
Yeah.
And he probably listen to the show.
Hella awkward.
Cheers.
Yeah, he might. Yeah.
Make sure you like and comment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let us know how you feel about it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you can provide us with some factual information to
Yeah, like
prove.
so who
Yeah.
is he?
I don't
That's the real
want no
question.
That
problem.
nigga
Raheem?
name is Don.
Nah.
His name's Raheem.
Raheem,
Oh,
Bishop.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
But
When
Don
that-
Chappelle-
he looked like he just came home.
Pop in 1942. You know what I'm saying? Like you said in the Maserati
Yeah,
and
facts.
shit.
He was
like,
popping 1942.
Got the
So do
Maserati,
you
got
guys
the Range
think that
Rover with
maybe
the black
he is-
rims, all of that, huh?
You really think that maybe he could really be his brother that nobody knows about?
He could be.
he might be
ain't
a-
coming,
that nigga
he ain't
might be
coming
a
on the show
cousin.
now after we just talked about him like that.
it
but-
might be a cousin or
This is
something.
Why would David Chappelle not follow him?
Why would you
Oh,
not
he
have
don't
a single,
No pictures.
No
single
pictures.
photograph
with
of
your
any
bro.
kind with any of
No
the siblings?
pictures with
not,
your
even, not
bro.
even the step siblings that are online and
doesn't make any
Googleable.
sense.
Like,
Yeah, I don't think that's
None of the
factual.
above.
That's a great word.
What?
Googleable?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great word.
Yeah,
All the
Well,
step
I mean, you
siblings
know.
are Googleable. This guy comes
Yeah.
back.
Shout out to Don Chappelle, man.
I mean that's not our first.
So we almost had Dave Chappelle's brother. Just to
Yeah.
And many years ago, me and Remington also encountered another fraud. At another,
of the Chappelle tribe.
Why are so many niggas out here pretending to be a part of the Chappelle tribe?
No, this is serious.
yeah, no, this is very serious. We worked at a spot called ABC Distributors, you know, and down by Charlottesville. And there was a brother who, what was the name of his company? Do you recall? Doesn't even matter.
Nah, I don't remember. Ketcherson Plumbing. I feel like he worked
Maybe.
for Ketcherson. Shout out to Ketcherson.
Yeah, when he came in, I forgot how the conversation even got sparked, but he led us to believe that he was David Chappelle's cousin. It
Now, I
wasn't a
remember
cousin?
how he has signed the invoice, you know, because
And we
people
see
had to
Chappelle.
sign, and he signed his name, whatever his first name was, John Chappelle, and we was like, Chappelle, hi, oh, so you must be Dave Chappelle cousin. My
Really?
man looked at us and was like, actually, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So does the
Word.
story.
So he started telling us stories about Dave Chappelle. Every time he come in, we asking him about Dave. Why don't you call Dave real quick for us? Da 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 da.
And what was so what sold me was this is during David Chappelle's like hiatus when he
Yeah.
went to like Africa.
Oh, right.
People were saying that he was on crack,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
was just running with it, bro. And then after a while, we're like, you know what? Let's just inquire.
We asked one of the coworkers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, he's probably say Dave Chappelle cousin. He actually Dave Chappelle cousin? Motherfuckers looked at us and was like, no. Motherfucker, you don't even know. He's not related to Chappelle
He's
in
not
any
even
way.
from
shape.
DC.
He's from North Carolina. He's not even from DC.
Yeah.
Like, it
Dang,
was
so you
bad.
just wasted all that time telling y'all all that
Bruh.
story because y'all was willing to listen.
Yeah, because we
That's
was.
I
it.
ain't like shit.
Why are so many niggas out here trying to be
Right.
Dave Chappelle's peoples?
I mean, why not?
I mean, at I feel you though. At that time, he was on hiatus. Shit, I entertained this shit. Nigga,
Absolutely.
shit, I might
You
got a
don't know
story.
He
It's
didn't
true or
get
not.
he didn't get anything out of it besides you guys listening.
He got me and Rem's attention.
Yeah, he got our attention.
That's
That's all he needed.
Yeah.
That's all he needed.
That's foolish.
I might have gave him a free stapler or something in the midst of all that. Not stapler, but what do you call those things?
2x4x8.
2x4x8. Yeah, I probably treated him
I
right.
don't know about that.
Yeah.
How you get a stapler from a?
Not a
We
stapler.
worked in the hardware store, man. It was little mom and pop, Home Depot.
I came in there a couple times.
I know, but the people don't know.
fuck
what
do you
ABC
call those
Distributors
things?
is. They don't even know what Shirlington is, you know what I mean? But it's love, though.
Yeah, I missed that spot though.
Yeah, ABC was classic.
Best job ever, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Is it still
man.
there?
No,
No,
they
they're
torn
building,
it down.
They're building a self-storage spot now. Cube storage or whatever it's called.
Absolutely.
It's already there, I think.
Yeah, most done. Well, mainly. But,
Hey, man.
say, man.
Shit, yo. Anybody, what happened this week, man? Any good little stories for niggas?
Oh man, we got the follow up to some of our fans
Question.
a response to
Yeah. So we did we ran a little Instagram poll. We're gonna try to do that fairly often for y'all. We gonna call it this or that for now until we come up with something better. But until then, the this or that for this week was mine personal. Trading Places versus Coming to America. Me personally, I'm a Trading Places guy. Coming to America is amazing. It's a fire movie, but Trading Places is just better to me. So we asked the people. We did have a couple people come back. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Meet the Curator, Kevin Ma. He came through with his usual answer. Trading Places is the wrong answer. It's only Coming to America. Fuck the popular opinion is basically how he came at me. So shout out to my guy, Kevin. We also had a couple more comments. Shout out to Frankie, Brahma, Wayne. A couple people came through and showed some love. Just let us know. The consensus seemed to be coming to America.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that's, again, the popular opinion. Mine is the unpopular opinion. But what do y'all think? I want to hear from the crew. Trading Places versus Coming to America. You obviously only pick one.
Well, you know where I stand, Ram, but
Trading Places.
absolutely.
You were Trading Places too?
Absolutely.
Is that because y'all are roommates?
I think more than roommates, I think it has to do with the mental. I don't know.
I don't know, because I know he's a Browns fan too. So I feel like he's not an individual thinker at this point.
Okay, cool. So let me answer that question for you, Stefan.
Thanks.
I think over the years, Trading Places has just become more funnier, just based on just the humor that Eddie Murphy, just the way his position in it, like the fact that, matter of fact, not even. I wouldn't even say Eddie Murphy. I would say Dan Aykroyd. He kills it.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Like just some of his commentary. The whole Negro, like the whole just looking down, down upon Eddie Murphy. Like you can't get no better than that, bro. Like
It wasn't Coca. We say it was Angel Dust, PCP. That's my joint.
my man he was eating a raw, a big piece of salmon, bro.
Yeah.
Like he pulled it out from
The Santa Claus costume.
Santa Claus,
But you still
It got
have
stuck
beard
in,
in
it
it.
got stuck in his beard.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. It's just, I don't
Man said,
know.
I knew y'all was some faggots.
No one agreed with you.
No,
one
I see the
agreed.
comments too.
No
one agreed, yeah.
But Coming to America too.
but-
You coming to America too? Okay.
Coming to America was funny.
It had to.
Yeah, nobody went Trading Places.
It's not fucking with
So
Trading
you going
Places.
Trading Places?
Absolutely.
Where you at?
I'm definitely doing Coming to America.
Okay. And why?
Just because it's the whole royalty thing. It's the McDowell and McDonald's. It's just the
shit's
whole
funny, though.
thing. I just
Yeah, McDowell's is one of the funniest things ever to me.
yes,
You got the Golden Arches? We got the Golden Arc.
right.
Hello,
It's
Bad
his
Bar.
shiny face. It's just all of it. It's
Hello, bad boy.
Hello, Bad
Hello,
Bar.
bye-bye. That's my shit right there. Smack an elephant on the ass. All right, Nick, where you stand?
Trading Places, man.
Trading Places?
All day.
Why?
Trading Places is actually, before you even put this question out there, it's already in top 5 favorite movies of me. Period. All time. Like,
Yeah,
real
but
shit.
Con Air is also in your top 5. So
I didn't say that was my top 5. I said it's one of my favorite movies. Con Air is top 20.
He said Con Air.
I don't even know how Con Air
Where
is
you
top
at?
20, but
Con Air
Jesus
is top
Christ.
220.
that's a fact.
Coming to America, I think.
Coming to America.
Yeah, 100%.
So y'all lost.
If they, you're right.
3-2.
3-2.
Interesting.
But shit,
if they were
pretty
both,
much we
if they were
lost.
both on at the same time, I would watch Coming to America.
Shit, we lost because everybody in the fucking comments, then
Right, but on here,
Don't nobody care about those comments. All right, it's about the
So-
people that are here.
Absolutely.
so me and Sharon are in the minority right now.
y'all are petty.
You already know.
Yeah, nah.
I was trying to get the dub. All right.
I mean, I just the
Which one came out
similar-
first?
Trading Places.
Trading Places
That's why
is featured in Coming to America.
Right.
They do
Yes,
it.
it is.
Right.
You're right. That's a
Yes.
fact.
By the way,
That's a
Trading
fact.
Places is also featured in Coming to America too. Side note.
Yes. The Dukes.
Interesting.
Yeah, same thing.
Interesting that they had to call it out in both movies, but
Yeah.
it's not the better of the two.
Right.
Whatever.
Coming to America Part 2 was dope too.
Let me
Though.
have my
I like that
opinion.
joint too.
I thought
That joint was terrible.
It was
shit,
it was
right?
his
You know,
part.
Wesley
I
Snipes
thought
killed
Wesley
it.
Snipes was the best nigga in the whole
Killed it,
movie.
bro.
Chipotle.
Hey yo.
Came in that
He
joint.
said, "Kushaka."
Hey.
Only you.
Hey yo. Wesley Snipes was funny as shit in Dolomite. In the Dolomite joint. Did y'all see that joint?
Nah.
But I
On
don't remember
Netflix?
him in that. Yeah,
I watched
He
the
was
whole jump. Yeah.
yo, what? Like he was like the director or something of one of the movies, but you had to see him like out of character. That shit was hilarious. But I think that shit spilled over into Coming to America too because the Dolomite joint was first.
Right.
And Eddie Murphy and Wesley Snipes and all that shit. Yeah, Mike Epps, all them niggas.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I ain't see that
That
joint.
shit,
Coming
was,
to
that shit,
America
that shit
too.
dope. That
For
shit's
real?
funny as shit. I put that shit on. If I wanted to put something on to go to sleep to, I put that joint on.
Coming to America 2 should have had Tommy Davidson in it.
Yeah.
I can
Little,
see
it's a
that.
little known
I
fact.
see that.
It's a little known fact. Paul's seen it because I made him watch it with me. So little known fact that Coming to
Damn.
America was actually about to be a television show.
Absolutely.
They were trying to ride
Yeah, I
off
saw
the hype
that.
of
I
the
saw
original movie.
Mm-hmm.
They put together a television show. What's my man that sings? She's your queen too.
Yeah.
Right.
He plays in the jump, and it's Akeem's little brother, played by Tommy Davidson.
Yep.
Comes to America, and he's trying to find his groove. He's about to go to school or something like that. And I forgot his name. The dude that sings comes over and is basically his caretaker. They only shot one episode. They did one pilot. It's horrific. It's a terrible show.
Yeah.
But I thought that would have been hilarious if they would have found a way to slide Tommy Davidson in there just to call back to that. We put
think
the
about
effort
it.
in.
Actually, the pilot wasn't that bad
But-
because he does a little rendition of Stevie
one part,
Wonder.
yeah.
Kills it, bro.
He does.
But see,
Kills it.
the thing too, like they used to do that shit back in the day with a lot of shit, a lot of black movies. They
What,
would flip it
pilots?
into TV shows.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know that, but like, what's happening? It's supposed to be a flip off of like Cooley High.
Nah, I didn't know
Yeah, I
that.
think I've
Yeah.
heard that before.
That's
Yeah.
true.
No. I also seen a joint recently with Don Shield, who plays old boy in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Don Cheadle?
Don Cheadle?
Yeah, but what's the dude he played the character?
I don't know. You called him Don shit.
Don
Yeah, you
Don
called
Cheadle,
something
excuse
else.
me.
I don't know that.
Yeah, whatever. But what's the character he played though?
I know you're talking about
was
that. I
it,
can't remember his
um,
name. T or
was it Ice Tray?
Ice Tray.
Ice
there it is,
Train,
yep.
yeah. But they did a pilot of him,
Yeah.
from that show as well.
Yeah,
That was supposed
yeah.
to, that was supposed to air, but that was just
That nigga old,
that came
too.
and went. But he's a beast though.
Oh yeah, Don.
He's
Cheadle's-
he's a beast.
yes sir, yes
Yeah.
sir, yeah man.
Yeah, but to the Instagram, we're going to try to keep that rocking. We got another one coming for y'all this week. We're going to try to drop them on Mondays, so keep your eyes open. Pay attention to the Instagram, comment, let us know what you think about the whatever battle we got going at that time.
Yeah.
Speaking of paying attention, y'all be seeing these aliens? You know what I'm saying? These sightings recently that they had one in Vegas?
Nah, only alien I seen was Rum Nitty last night.
What?
Yeah,
Was he out of this world?
man,
He
no,
killed it?
all right. They call him the alien
Word.
in battle rap because his fucking bars are out of the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said like he's sitting on bars like E.T. rhyming. You know what I'm saying? So it was a battle event this weekend. Gnome Impact. You know what I'm saying? It was dope, 2-on-2 battles and shit like that. I didn't get to see. I seen clips of the alien. I didn't finish the whole. You know what I'm saying? The
Are
whole
we talking
event.
about Rum Nitty now? Or,
Yeah,
or
Rum Nitty.
Okay.
Rum Nitty came out dressed as an alien. He had an alien mask on, all this shit.
Oh,
but
okay.
He came up out of it, but it was just when he first came on stage. But him and New Jersey Twerk were teammates.
Gotcha.
So and they battled Tay Rock and Geechee Gotti. So I can't wait to see that battle. I got the on demand and shit for it, but I can't wait to get home to see that joint.
He could be the same alien that landed in the person's backyard.
In Vegas.
What, in Vegas?
Yeah. Yeah, no, seriously.
Y'all think that shit was a hoax though?
It all has to be. I can't believe in alien sightings in 2023 when everybody got technology and cell phones
There's no
and cameras,
video.
and we ain't catch not nothing.
Right, but we shooting down
Nobody
balloons.
posted it.
Yeah, but I feel like that happens often though. I feel like anytime there's a
yeah.
sighting of an alien, it comes and goes because it's a cover up, right? You see it in the movies, something happens, whatever alphabet mob comes and takes over, and we never knew even happened.
I mean, there's gonna be more to that story. There has to be, right? Like,
Yeah.
they got it on body cam. They have something. The police officer has something on his body cam crashing or falling out of the sky, and then
Right.
5 minutes later,
Someone
calls
calls
the
in.
police saying that there were beings
Right.
in their backyard, like 9 feet tall. There has to be a follow up to this shit.
I believe that there's stuff out there.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
I don't believe that.
if you believe it's just us, then I can't even really have a conversation with you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
what are we talking
Some
about?
stuff going on, and it has
what are
been
we
for
talking about?
years.
The universe is massive.
But it's just
Yeah, come on.
now you can catch more of it because the times that we're in and the technology that we have, which we were the video you sent me of that lady that was speaking about the technology and everything being advanced by them.
Yeah, I heard that too. I was listening to the junkies. They was talking about that shit.
Yeah, so that same lady that that you sent me in that video, that was the one a while ago we spoke on this. We touched on it briefly a while ago, but she was saying that she had basically had inside details that there was aliens or sightings or stuff that's going on in the White House. And so, but
100%.
you know, this has been that was years ago that this woman had came out and said that. But there's different people working on different things and people in higher places that are speaking on these things.
Yeah, I mean
I don't know.
somebody has been in contact with beings from another civilization.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I believe they exist. So I'm gonna say that.
It's been covered in television shows. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember properly, but I believe
American
it was
Horror Story.
American Horror
Killed
Story,
it.
and the
I don't even
story,
watch
and it's a true story. They pulled it from quote unquote facts.
A
if
lot
you
of
will.
American Horror Stories are true
Oh
stories.
yeah, exactly. But they
definitely.
pulled it from I think it was Eisenhower.
Is this the
supposedly had
season?
a meeting with aliens at one point in time, way back in the 50s when he was the president,
And it was the
basically
trade-off.
was like, look, you give us this technology, y'all can come through every so often, snatch up somebody, probe them, do all the stuff you want to do, woo, woo, woo. Just don't make it too hot,
That's
don't
what
make
we
it too
doing?
obvious. Oh, I swear to God.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
trade-off.
outside.
Like a
What
training
season was
that
that?
occurred.
Was that the
That
season?
was the last one,
in
but
Cape Cod. It was up in yeah, it was Cape Cod, or was it the last season?
Now, the last one I thought was the 84 show,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
no, last season was
84.
cringy.
Oh, it was the 84.
No,
with the AIDS situation.
yeah,
Oh, no, that's the 84. 84, I was thinking about the
84 was the
Jason
camp.
Horror Story.
Yeah, no,
joint.
it's been 2 or 3 seasons after that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
But
I don't
yeah.
watch any of it.
You talking about the joints when they
Cannot.
was taking the motherfucking pill and they was becoming like real if you had some type of talent. You know what I'm saying? I think I asked that question before too.
the one with the
But
talent.
yeah, I'm getting off
I-
track of shit. But
I kinda
it was
remember
it was a
that.
black pill that they took. And
Yeah, I remember
if
that.
you had a talent, you would be fucking striving.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
become the superstar.
They had
But
the writer.
If you
Yeah,
when
the
you
one
wrote
was
the
the
book,
writer.
Oh, yeah.
The motherfucker took the joint and played the piano and all that shit, was killing shit.
But what happened if you didn't have a talent? You
you
died or
turn
something?
into like a motherfucking like zombie.
A
type
zombie.
joint that will
Yeah,
come in
true.
and
What is
try to
this?
eat you.
this was the
Horror
American Horror Story.
Wait, so if you don't have no talent, you turn into a zombie?
Yeah, bro.
That's only if you take the pill.
And it's a 50-50 chance.
It's a 50-50 chance. It will
No, it's
find
not.
like
It's
you-
100%. I got talent, nigga.
You,
Fuck is
you
you
say you
What kind
it
of
worked
talent do you
though.
have, Steph?
You said in what though?
Talk about it. 'cause
You're gonna
Listen, man.
zombies.
Yo, the way he said that, he was like, yeah, but in what though? You ain't got no talent. In what though?
Well, hell's my
hilarious.
What's your talent?
Yeah, y'all
Come on,
niggas
man.
Y'all
Eating?
are rude, man.
Not rude.
You've got
No.
to name your talent, by the way.
Tell us, Steph. Tell us what
He was
would
thinking
your
that whole
talent
time.
be if you took the black pill?
What you mean? I'm one of the best rappers.
Oh my God!
Come on, listen, man.
Zombie.
Whoa, come on, man.
No, that's a fact, bro.
I'm better than Phonte.
Oh my God!
fuck.
Maybe you just
Nah,
stick to lifting weights, man.
you tripping.
You want to get to that?
That's a
nigga?
talent, too.
Yeah, we definitely can get into that.
All right, look, hold up. I got a story for y'all, though.
Oh yeah, go get your story off.
All right, so this nigga in New York, this doctor in New York, did 7 years for hiring a hitman to kill his wife.
Zombie.
Oh yes,
Word.
Right?
I heard this.
He did 7 years for hiring a hitman to kill his wife. The nigga comes home
Try it
and
again.
immediately
Tries it
hires
again.
another hitman to kill his wife and gets caught again. This time he hires a used car salesman to run her over and make it look like an accident.
Wow.
So the nigga he came home immediately and tried to kill his bitch again. If I want that bitch dead was a person,
That's that nigga.
it's this nigga
That
right
nigga,
here.
that's
But
funny
if
as
Foolish
shit.
was a person, it's definitely him because he's back at it. He's back in the
that's
paint.
crazy.
What
Yo,
you
that's
doing?
real shit.
God not
though.
done with her though, cause
Nah. So
I'm
did she
just-
get hit?
huh?
Did she get hit?
Nah, she didn't. I don't know how they caught the nigga. But
Word.
It ain't go
But he
down.
got caught.
He got caught.
Well,
Definitely
any
got caught.
idea what his first
nigga's
his first
persistent.
hire was?
Nah, I don't know.
Because I feel like this is the step down. Like you're supposed to go up. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes.
Well,
And
he
like,
just
okay,
came out
let me
of
get
jail.
somebody
He had
better.
a-
I
bread,
think he sat in prison the whole time pondering on
was probably
just which one
sharing-
to
Used
kill
car
her.
salesman.
But
I
yeah,
said, I'm gonna get him to do it.
How do you even have the conversation? You go in to buy a car and like, look, man, you need to make some extra money on the side type shit. Like,
No,
what we
you see it in
talking
their
about?
eyes, Steph. Like we see the sneakiness in your eyes. You see it in the person's eyes. They're down for something.
I was interested in that Dodge Neon.
see that in
By
mine?
the way,
I don't know.
No,
I don't know,
mean,
but-
he probably had done some business before.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he might have been recommended.
that
right,
too.
right, from somebody on the inside.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let's be real. If you went down for trying to kill your wife the first time, I'm pretty sure when you came home, them boys were watching you.
Oh, absolutely.
And you doing your time, I'm pretty sure he fucked up some way. You know, writing a letter. There's already orchestrating the plan.
You wanted this nigga to run her over with a car.
Absolutely.
Like
Like-
Crazy.
Listen,
and he's a used car salesman.
He just does not.
It's not even what he does for a living. He don't kill people or run
I
people
mean,
over
but
for a living.
if you think about it though, it's good to use cars. He can use one to use cars in that joint, hit the bitch, come back,
put the
and
jump back in the
right
lot,
back.
sell it to a nigga, and now that nigga goes down for running her over.
I can see
It's
where his
smart.
mouth was
I
going.
get it.
You know, yeah, like
I
you know what
get
I'm
it.
saying. But damn, nigga, like
I get it, but look, Hermona, if you want to leave me, just leave. Like, don't hire a nigga to kill
You feel me?
Just,
Just go.
Just go. Like, why do niggas do this shit? Just leave.
I don't even know, man. You
People
guys
have problems in their head. Seriously.
yeah.
Speaking of
Motherfuckers,
problems in their head, I got a small story. So I'm at my kid's bus stop, and I guess there's like these black women up there, and one lady, she's like in a wheelchair, so it's like a mobile wheelchair. So she rides up and she sits at the bus stop.
A
You know, her
mobile
kids-
wheelchair.
her kid gets
They're
on
all
the bus.
mobile, aren't they?
like the scooter joint.
It's the
No,
scooter
like
now.
it's powered.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
powered.
powered.
Like I
It's
see
not
her
mobile.
riding
It's just a
daughter
chair.
on it. I'm not doing this. Nope.
It's not mobile. It's just a
She
chair.
smokes cigarettes by the bus stop.
Right.
And so the parents are just tired of it. So it's this one black lady who's like, freak it. No one's going to say anything. I'm going over there and I'm saying something. But she didn't go and say aggressively. She just went over there and she's like, excuse me. And the lady's like, hey. She was like, you think you can kind of like scoot over down there on your scooter and smoke your cigarette on the other side? And so she immediately gets defensive, was like, with the cigarette in her hand. She's like, nobody's smoking by no kids.
Good.
It's like the kids are right here.
That's
She's
crazy.
literally right there. And so she's like, while she's saying that, she's arguing and she's like backing her scooter up because she's frustrated, and she's smoking at the same time, and the kids are out there. So I mind my business. So the one girl's like, can you believe that she said she wasn't smoking about the kids with the cigarette right in her hand? I was like, I don't even know, right?
How old was she though? Like, are we talking like 50? Are we talking like 70,
So
75?
I honestly
80?
don't know how old this lady is.
50
She
in a whip.
definitely has a third grader or something like that.
Oh.
She's a little older, but I'm not sure how old she is.
Got third grade.
Yo, I ain't
But
gonna
the
lie.
one that approached her, she's pretty young, but she didn't approach her aggressively. And so then when she says, she walks away and she says, because she said that's just the younger lady was like, well, that's just ghetto, and so the lady who's rolling back in the thing, she's like, ain't nobody over here ghetto, bitch. And I was just like, what?
Oh, is it bad that I hear Chameleonaire in the background the whole time? Every time I hear her
Rolling.
rolling. But she in reverse and everything. That's all I hear. I hear
She
her.
rolled
Riding
out.
dirty.
She rolled out.
I think about the old Boost commercial. Where you at? The old lady.
Yeah.
The black girl's like,
next
she's
sale
like, yeah,
joint.
I had to get that off my chest. She's like, I had to get that off my chest. I don't even care. I'm not even coming back to this bus stop tomorrow. She was like, it doesn't even matter. So she brings somebody back over to this bus stop. I'll be long gone. I was just like, yo.
Outta here.
No, but I mean, you gotta be cautious about the kids. You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
always be smoking,
Come on,
right?
y'all.
Like, I mean, they did away with all of indoor smoking sections
Right.
for that sole purpose.
Right.
For that exact reason. You can't go to a restaurant and smoke no more. You can't go to the club and smoke no.
And
You gotta go
there's-
outside of the bar.
And
You should be able to do all of the above.
Niggas back in the day used to smoke in the car with their kids in the motherfucking car.
Facts.
But
She
here's the
added
thing.
the
Yeah,
air
me too.
quality. She already the air
100%.
quality is already
But
fucked
here's
up
the thing.
outside
When I
right
said
now.
something to her, like I was walking back down like during the week, and she was like, yeah, how long do you think we could stay outside? And I was like, I don't know. I don't think you should be outside. You should have a mask on. She was like, well, I smoke cigarettes. And I was just thinking to myself, boy. She said, I smoke cigarettes, so I should be okay. I was like,
I thought a car was bad. They used to smoke in airplanes. There used to be a smoking
like,
section in the airplane. It wasn't a complete plane. It was smoking. It would be like the last 8 rows by the bathroom in the very back of the plane was a smoking section.
Nigga,
Because we can't.
What about
same
smoking in the
airplane.
club back in the days, right?
Yeah, the club.
So let's get into that.
And that shit.
Speaking of the club,
that shit is so
Hello?
dumb in hindsight though. Like a smoking section, non-smoking section. Like you smoking on the plane, we can all smell this shit. Like what the fuck?
I mean, we're
Absolutely.
enclosed in a plane. It's a little OD. That's a little OD.
I don't know. I feel like people who smoke cigarettes should have like more like proper etiquette. Like if I'm outside and I don't smoke and you're smoking like next to me, fuck off. Go down. Go.
Who's outside first?
It doesn't matter. I agree.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah,
I agree. As
Why?
a smoker,
Of
I
course it
agree.
matters.
Why?
No, it does matter.
Of course it matters.
I agree.
If someone is smoking a jack and you come outside, it's on you to
It's
go
on you to
somewhere
go
else.
somewhere else, my G.
No, I beg to differ.
What?
All right, you a privileged motherfucker.
Yeah,
I am.
Entitled ass.
That too.
I kind of understand what Paul's saying as a smoker. Like I will go outside and smoke, and if you a non-smoker, and even if you come over and you start having a conversation with me, let's say you right here to my right, I'm gonna put a cigarette in my left hand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
You know what
come
I'm
on,
saying? I'm
bro.
gonna do stuff like that. I'm gonna start blowing the smoke to my left versus just blowing it because I was here
Yeah, 'cause
first.
I'm
I'm
about
gonna
to
blow
die
it wherever.
messing
Like,
around with
nah,
you
it's just a
cigarette.
courtesy.
That's different. But I'm not. If I'm out there first, I'm not moving.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Fuck
doing
that.
that. Yeah, no. I was here
Fuck
for
that.
If I do see, if
Stand
I
your
come out and
ground,
you're
nigga.
smoking, I'm just gonna move.
You know
I'm
what's
not,
one-
I'm gonna move wherever I'm
Right,
gonna go.
right.
I'm not gonna. You were there first.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, not. I don't expect you to move if you.
Do
were
you
there
smoke
first.
blacks?
I don't smoke anything.
Go ahead.
That's good. No, not.
Hold on, real
That's-
quick. To
that's not
piggyback
a
on the.
I feel like you just took a shot at me too, like a little
You did on the low.
passive aggressive.
That was a very
No.
low.
very passive aggressive
Why
shot,
did you
man.
say
The reason why I
black
bring it up
person?
because it just dawned on me, right? So
Hey,
like at my
I
don't
job,
know that.
I guess
At all.
the shoe fit.
what's that?
Oh man.
Okay,
never mind.
okay, Nick. Listen, what up? I got what he was saying. This nigga been black free for like a month, and now he trying to.
Oh boy.
Oh, true.
now he
true,
want to
true.
judge me.
No, it's been more than a month. April 3rd.
A word?
Yeah.
Go. How do you feel?
This nigga got the date.
alright.
Like that's like cracking
That's
shit.
good. That's
Nah, I
what's
can
up.
remember the last time I smoked. Yeah.
This nigga know the date.
I remember the last time I do shit.
We
You
gon'
should know the date when you stop something. So
we
you know.
we gonna celebrate Nick 6 months black free.
Black free.
Hold on. But so speaking of smoking and blacks and all of that, Sharon brought up a good point about smoking in the club back in the day, and we did have Justin
Shout out to Justin.
Ramos, if we call him, using governments and whatnot.
Well, we are now.
Correct. I wanted to make sure he was identified properly. I was waiting for you to throw in a nickname or something because I don't know the nicknames like
Me
that.
neither.
But
Justin.
just thought
Reds.
there we go. So he brought up, he asked us a question. He was like, tell us about your wildest times in the DC clubs back in the 2000s.
Too many.
Does
So,
anybody
are
have a
we-
really good story?
You know what?
Are we talking about the best like
Listen.
time period?
Whatever's clever. When I say DC clubs from the 2000s, what comes to your brain? What do you think about? You know what I'm
Dream.
saying? What's popping?
Dream.
DC
You know what's
Live.
funny though? So
Oh
I
yeah, DC Live.
well, Justin, I wasn't even there, but Justin told me the story. Remember Kiki
Yeah.
from Johnson Hill?
Right.
Nutcase, right? So they're at the club, and
Nutcase.
I don't know who that is.
yeah, he's a nutcase. Like just complete, he's a psycho.
All right. Well,
But anyway,
That's
I
Paul. Only Paul feels that way.
yeah,
Paul.
you deal with it.
So I'm Paul.
mean, that's my guy. I did time with him.
Sure.
That's my guy. But so they're at the club and
Until.
they get into it. Nah, he ain't coming home for like another 20 years.
No wonder you feel comfortable. Okay. No wonder you feel so cozy.
He got his legs crossed over
Mad
that.
dogs are coming.
Come on,
Mad
like
dogs.
CB4.
Yeah,
Mad dogs are coming.
Insane. But that's my guy. But anyway, they're at the club and they get into it. And all I know is that he's standing behind someone and he's looking at the guy that's, he's beefing with. And he's like this, if you think you can whoop me, jump out there. Like, but the way he's saying it, it's just like, bro, if you think you can whoop me, jump out there.
This is at the club.
This is at the club, bro. But he's got plenty of stories. Like,
It's just
I'm
crazy
talking about
how
running
you
to the
can
car,
really mimic that.
putting on a Rambo like vest, grabbing a big ass knife, chasing niggas down. First of all, he put the whole outfit on.
So that's
he
why
put
he
his
does what he
vest, bandana, took out a fucking Rambo knife, was chasing niggas down the street like Kiki rather, proper nutcase, bro. Like,
Yeah, it sounds a little crazy.
hell yeah. But this nigga, if you think you can whoop me, jump out there.
What was your
Damn.
favorite club
Yes.
though?
Favorite club?
Favorite club.
Fur.
Fur was my favorite club.
I never did fur like that. I
Fur
think I
was
went to
amazing.
Fur like
Just
one
the
time.
setup, the rooms.
I missed that whole wave.
Yeah,
I did
I think he was in
the
Atlanta.
I was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, if I was in Atlanta,
That's true. You still could have.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna say Fur and
Nobody else said
Palladium though.
Palladium was the
Palladium.
jump.
But Palladium was DC
Palladium.
Live, right?
Yeah.
Well, you had
that.
two Palladiums. You had the one in Chinatown, the OG, and then they moved the one to what's now Echo Stage.
Echo Stage.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the second
Oh
Palladium.
my God, the ghetto one was the Ritz.
But Ritz was
Oh.
dope. Ritz was what that.
But
that
see,
was,
I went to the Ritz one time, and this was back
Yeah,
in
before my time.
this was back in the day when niggas would say like, you can use anybody ID to get in. They don't even check.
no question.
And then of all people, I show up with Anthony Tillich's ID.
What a fool!
They let you in?
Oh, yeah, I said, huh?
It's fitting.
Did you
Nah,
get in?
see, and I knew somebody was gonna do that,
Yeah.
and I
can see that.
I can see that. See,
I can
I knew
see
I was
that.
gonna do that, and I meant to
Ew.
check y'all on that before y'all even said it, because I thought it was gonna come from him, but
Garfield.
Garfield.
Yeah,
But
for
nah,
sure.
The nigga
Yeah,
just,
no,
the
that's-
nigga,
yeah.
I gave the nigga the ID, and he just looked at it and just laughed at me.
Did he let you in though?
Nah, he was like, "What's the address?"
Oh my God.
If I'd have known the address, he would have let me in.
and you,
No
you
question.
didn't get in.
Nah, I didn't get in.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, my first time to the club, I got in with a 21-year-old ID at 16, DC Live.
Wow.
It was great. Walking around that joint, went to the bar. I had no idea what to order because I'm 16 years old. I was like, yeah, let me get a vodka. She was
Yeah.
like, a vodka, and I was like, on the rocks? Didn't really even know what that meant, honestly. I was just like, let me get a vodka on the rocks. Next thing I know, I'm drinking vodka straight on the dance floor partying. Funny time, the same exact time. Shout out my man Fatty. We in that joint chilling, right? And I'm like, I'm the only one with a 21 ID, so I'm slipping Fatty drinks. Micus and Matt, they on a whole nother floor. They up there having a great time. Me and Fatty hanging out there. I think we're on the hip hop floor, and I'm in the middle of the dance floor. We, vibe and try to find something to party with. And I'm looking at Fatty, and Fatty just kind of barely moving, barely dancing. He's there, he's present. Like you can tell he's there, but he doesn't seem like he's having a blast. So about an hour in, I'm like, yo, Fats, what's good, man? You good? Like, you want some of this drink? Like, why you partying like that? He was like, nah, I'm good. I just gotta take a shit.
Oh shit!
This nigga he wouldn't dance, he wouldn't do nothing. This nigga had to take a
crazy.
dump the whole time. Just like,
Dang,
I'm gonna
couldn't
stand
even
right
have a
here.
good time.
I'm a two-step back and
That's
forth, because I'm here.
That
But
nigga-
question.
whole time, I need to go take a fucking dump.
That
I don't
nigga,
even
that
wanna
nigga
be
had
here
the
right now.
bubbles. If you move too hard and you got the bubbles,
Exactly.
you never know what's gonna happen.
I played basketball with the bubbles one time.
What?
That shit was
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, you shitted on yourself
But
too.
what's the craziest outfit you wore to the club? Because mind you, this keep
So-
it gangster. This is when niggas was
I
wearing
ain't
prom
really-
outfits to clubs.
Because you had
Like
to.
niggas
I
having
was-
slacks,
you had to.
hard bottoms.
The only club I hit I got a crazy story too about the club. The only
for it.
club that I used to hit all the time was Hot Shop.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
not
if you
a
want
club.
to call,
I never been there.
It's a go. Yeah, I mean,
that's
I thought
a
it was
go-go.
fun.
That's
It's
a go-go.
for
Film
sure.
club.
Different.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say,
I
I
see
was
some
gonna say the
crazy shit.
icebox, but
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. That's a Bliss now, ain't it?
The icebox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's-
Icebox, Black
think-
Hole, all that.
yeah,
was
yeah,
like a
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
That was like
yeah,
when
yeah,
most of the
yeah.
go-go's was happening.
But I didn't go to clubs like that. Like by the time I was able, like you know what I'm saying, like hit the clubs and shit, wasn't doing that.
No
You know what I'm
question.
saying? I had to dress up and shit. That's when you had to have a dress
You
code.
definitely
nigga.
had to dress
Absolutely.
up.
Like, nigga, you could not go in the clubs. Like you had to have some slacks and some motherfucking a button
was
up
an
polo
ill
or
time,
some
bro.
shit.
Bro,
Yeah, nigga.
I had on an Eddie one time.
I used to wear
Some
Eddies in the
black
club
slacks
all the time,
and
bro.
some fucking hard bottom shoes, and I went to Republic Gardens. And I just, oh my God, bro, I felt so uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck are you
But
doing?
club, it was Dream for me. That's where I was at. all the
Dream
time.
was
Okay.
was amazing.
Dream was cool.
Oh yeah, great times.
Yeah, I seen the Kim made my tumble in that joint trying to book joints and
Oh,
shit.
word?
was the jump.
Oh, yeah,
You had to be
yeah,
real
yeah,
classy
yeah,
to get it.
yeah,
That was like
yeah.
the classy.
Yeah, no,
side.
Dream was dope.
Yeah, Dream. I had a button
Fire.
up with a sweater on top.
Yeah.
Type
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah. Absolutely.
I been
On
shitting
your
that motherfucker.
Compton.
Yeah.
Or you was dropping like $150 to get in.
Yeah, you
that's
was
definitely
dropping- Yeah.
that's what's so crazy. Like I definitely was doing that, bro. Like
Yeah.
spending $100, $150 to skip line
Yeah.
to wear my Nike boots in,
I'm
bro.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not
Look,
paying to get
and
it.
the whole
what?
time, the best part was the let out.
Yeah, the
Oh
letter,
my
yeah.
Niggas would come just to the let out, not
Yeah.
even go to the club. We used to just
Bro,
pull up and just be
what?
Fly
outside.
pimping.
Infamous.
Yo, we used to stay up. We used to be sitting around,
Left hip.
chilling, hitting J's, watching music videos. We'd look at the clock and be like, "Oh shit, it's 2:30."
Yep, let out.
Shit, y'all want to stay up for another hour?
Right.
Go to the let out
to
at
the club.
3:30.
Facts,
100%.
bro.
Next thing you know, we're in the car
Yep.
driving from Virginia to DC
Yep.
at 3 a.m. for the sole purpose of that 15-minute window
Yep.
when
To
let
everybody
out.
is leaving
Coming
the club.
out.
Yep.
Shit was
Yeah.
fire.
And all you do is,
yeah.
hey, what's up? Hey, what y'all
Right.
doing tonight? Hey, what y'all
Yeah.
about to do?
Bro.
Yeah, it was so much of
Then you
that.
go get some jumbo
Yeah.
slice, and next thing you know, it's 4:30. You back in the crib.
Right.
Yep.
Speaking
That's
of
a
jumbo
fact.
slices, are we counting Tom Toms as a club?
That's what I'm saying,
That's
dog.
not a
'Cause,
club.
hey,
Okay. It's a bar.
Nah,
Nah,
that's a
I feel
bar.
you. Nigga,
I'm
nigga.
Is it
club.
really?
We played that joint
100%.
every Friday and Saturday, nigga. Every weekend it was Friday, Saturday was in that bitch.
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
what
The Adams Jordan era was crazy.
I knocked a nigga out
Crazy.
on that joint one time.
Bro, I done seen some of the most craziest
Adams Jordan was
knockouts.
different.
A nigga pulled a drink on me, dog.
Oh, word?
Word. Like I'm dancing with wifey and shit, and like I guess I bumped the nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I feel some cold come down the back of my. I turn
Oh,
around.
man.
This nigga was sitting like he was sitting there. It was my drink. He poured on me too.
Oh.
Gangster.
Yeah. Wow, knocked his ass out, you know.
Horror
Next, you know, I'm
stories of the
dipping.
club.
I had to go hide in Nick's office for a minute while shit cooled off and shit. Nick put me
Yo,
in the
shout out
office.
to Nick Mackers, man,
Yeah.
for holding
That was
people
the
down,
nigga.
bro.
That was the nigga.
Held it
for
down.
years.
Sometimes you walk from the back or whatever that
Yeah.
top room was, come down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you
Yeah.
felt special.
Yeah.
many J's I hit on that roof?
And shout out to the bartenders. Like,
Oh, no
shit.
question.
Shout out
Yes.
to the bouncers.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Niggas knew
All
us.
of the
everybody
above.
showed
Tom
love.
Tom was our shit.
That was
Tom
our
Tom
spot.
was
That was
love,
our- that was
bro.
our fucking
Bullshit.
spot.
Motherfuckers could do anything they wanted.
Yeah,
No
Tom Tom
question.
was
Literally.
good.
Our
Never
spot.
been.
Yeah.
I actually worked at Tauntauns once.
Oh, man.
And that's when that niggas was on Long Island's like crazy, yo. Look, go to Lisa.
Dumb Long Island,
nah.
bro.
Lisa hook you with Long Island's or Nico's.
Bro.
But Lisa held it down.
Lisa held it down, my nigga.
Down.
Yeah.
You could-
I used to go to Tauntauns.
No check at the end of the night.
I used to go to Tauntauns, and when I first got there, I swear to God, I'd go to all the bars. So it was like 4 of them. I go
Yeah.
to all the bars, and it cost me $80.
Yeah.
But I go to all the bars, and I stop everybody that can grin. I knew all the bartenders, so I'd be like, Lisa, here go a dub.
For the
Coach,
night.
here go a dub.
Just for the night.
And this is my cover for the night. I'm good.
Facts.
Anytime I come around, pour me a cup of Henny, and literally I used to get Henny straight. Swear to God, my
In
cups
the
used to
big,
be
in the
like
big
this.
glass,
No
though.
question.
Regularly,
Niggas in the
standard,
big
every
glass.
single time.
Oh, that
I
sounds
used to
so
come
gross
around, and
right
I was
now.
just like, yo, what you drinking? Henny and Coke?
That
Like,
sounds
now
so
it's Henny
gross,
straight. Like
yeah.
that.
What? Yeah, those
Shout
are
out
the
to Paul
days,
for
my
that.
nigga.
Yeah, Long Island's it is.
Long Island's used to be the
Yeah,
shit.
I remember going to the Ritz and with my cousins, and 50 Cent was there,
Yeah.
and that was
I
like
was
his-
there that night.
and
Swear
it
to
was,
God.
he was climbing up, literally like he was climbing up the rails.
Me and
of the-
Manny was there that night.
Okay, so yeah, it was crazy, and I
Yep.
remember this guy like picking me up and putting me on his shoulder so that I could see.
Yep.
And
That's
it was
crazy.
a crazy.
Yep, I
night.
seen 50
That was
at the
one of my
Ritz. No
most vivid
question.
Thinking about
Had his
Those were the
vest
best
on.
days, though.
50
when
was
you
like
catch
performing his ass off too.
No
like-
question.
and right at the end, like they were pulling girls up on the stage. Come on, come with us, come with us. And I mean, I almost got pulled, and I was like, no,
You ain't go?
no,
You
sir.
went.
What? What?
No, I don't know.
No, definitely not. Me.
Those were the best days when you catch a random
No.
performance in the
What?
club.
Are you
go in the
kidding me?
club with the sole
When he
purpose of I'm
performed
just
his
going to the
ass
club.
off, yeah.
Next thing you know, 2 hours later, here come the clips. Here come Fat Joe. Wait a minute.
Facts.
It's, yeah, that's when like it was like
Facts.
real.
One
It
of
was
my-
uncut.
that-
They were really.
That was one of my
going
worst
in.
club experiences, my nigga. And that's not early 2000s. This was like, I went to go see Nas at Bliss with my godbrother for his birthday. Mm-hmm. Nigga. Yo. Oh,
I love Nas.
my cousin, he like my godbrother, whatever, from Baltimore and shit. But went to Bliss, waiting for Nas to come. Nas ain't get there until fucking almost 2 something.
As they do.
And then he on stage, he do 2 songs, and then sit down, he drink a Henny on the stage.
That's gangster.
Yo, have you ever been in Bliss before, dog? There's no fucking... The VIP section is not VIP, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas can stand in the section and they be in your shit. Like, you
Right
just,
there,
it's,
yeah.
it's no blockage or nothing.
Yeah.
It's just like a little fake-ass rope and just niggas is just piled everywhere.
Yeah,
Fuck,
but it's
I'm
look like a
alright.
death
It's
trap too, though.
Isn't it crazy now how the club is like all VIP section?
Yeah,
Like
That's
if you, don't
right.
have, if you don't have a table, you just feel out of place.
You feel
like a
out of
motherfucker
place,
in the
bro.
club.
It's the most
just
awkward
there.
feeling ever. And no
It
one,
ain't-
no
niggas
one,
don't even party.
No
No
one
one even
parties.
parties.
No one dances.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, when
It's
you think about
different
DC
now.
Live, I don't even remember VIP sections in DC Live. I feel like it was just a whole like
That's a fact.
dance floor.
It was just everybody
Drink- I feel
having
like-
a good
yeah,
time.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
just
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
Everybody
doing
has
it.
VIPs.
Now it's about popping
It's like
bottles
it's
and
like
looking like you
lounges.
got money.
Yeah, but I feel
Type
like
shit.
you know
That
who
part.
you know who like I feel like took all not I would not introduce but like was really big on that Dream.
Yeah.
The VIP
Yeah.
section.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that was one of
It's
the
an
clubs
experience.
where
That back then that was an
Yeah.
experience.
That's how Park is.
Yeah.
I can't stand Park, though.
Me either. I don't like
Uh,
parking.
yeah.
All of them
It's
used
too
to, that's what I was about to say. All of them used to be like that. Like everywhere you used to be able
Yeah.
to go, VIP was actually a thing. It was like you were separated
Now
from
it's
the
like-
normals.
Yeah.
Now
Now it's almost like a
literally
requirement.
It's literally a
Yeah,
rope.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
standing
yeah.
here
Uh-huh.
dancing.
Right.
If somebody opens the rope and I get on this side, now I'm in VIP, but ain't
Facts.
nothing changed. Like
Yeah.
my environment
This-
There's
in
no
the fur,
security
in the
right
love
there.
days,
it was kind of
like-
isolated.
It's
Yeah.
almost- Shit do change.
It's almost a
Yeah.
The
requirement
price of the
now just to be in the
Oh,
club.
nigga,
and feel
what?
I
like
remember being
people
in
belong.
VIP and a lot of different clubs back then, and the security walked me to the bathroom. Like
Word.
you didn't
Yeah,
just get to
it was
go
different.
walk
Yeah.
into the bathroom. Like
Hell
they
yeah.
walk you to the bathroom.
Hell
I went
yeah.
to a
Or it
club
was a
recently and
bathroom
had a
close to
table.
you because I
Yeah.
remember Dream had their bathroom was right next to the VIP.
Oh,
joints.
yeah, mhm.
I think it was right behind the DJ booth and shit.
They had an
If I
elevator,
remember
too,
how that
right?
shit was like. Yeah, they had an elevator. It was like they needed one. That shit was fucking. You walking
Yeah,
through
Dream
stuff.
was 3 floors.
Hey, my nigga,
Yeah.
I caught cramps in my like my calf muscles one time walking in that bitch with the dress shoes. You know, walking
you was-
walking
you
in dress shoes
you
all
was-
night.
He was
nigga.
dehydrated.
I love you for that. I love you for that.
Dehydrated as a
You was
motherfucker.
like an H2O.
Your tongue was probably white.
Because the chocolate was white walking chocolate.
Yeah, smoking the black. Absolutely. Nasty nigga. Nah, I hear you. Definitely.
The
Yeah.
music back then was different too, though. I feel like that was a direct correlation to the people dancing on the
Yes.
floor. Like
Yeah.
nowadays,
Real
like you're not.
DJs.
Hot in here. Nigga.
Real DJs.
Yeah, but you had sections though. You had rooms. Like you had the house, you had the reggae
Right,
room, you
right.
had the
Yeah.
hip hop room, you had the
Especially at
reggae room.
Crossroads. Yep.
Like
You said that
Crossroads
twice.
was everything.
Yes.
I did.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, but the music was different back then.
Absolutely.
I think when H2O first opened, that joint was alright too.
Yeah,
when it
H2O
first
was
opened.
nice.
That was
H2O was a nice. Like,
think
feeling
I
on the
went
floor.
once.
The first time I went to
Yeah,
H2O, I was
one
like, shit. Like,
Yeah.
this shit was like that.
I think I went once.
I
got
went like once or
lost.
twice.
I think you feel like you had to have money to be
Platinum was dope too.
Yeah.
Platinum was
Down there by the
dope.
wharf, anything by the wharf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's the Holgates and Phillips, nigga? You gotta have some bread. to go
Oh, what
there.
about Zanzibar? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
vaguely, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember it, but I never went.
I think I went
never
like
really
once or
attended
twice.
that, but I used to see it a lot of times.
I feel like that was the old people party.
My
Yeah,
mom
I
used
used
to
to
go
see
to
like a
that,
lot of
yeah.
bikes over there all the time.
My mom was at the Classics or Zanzibar.
Oh yeah, classics.
My mom was always going to the Classics.
Was
That's when I was
the
younger.
There's a lot of
Classics jump by
strippers in the
Naylor Road?
Classics.
Is that
I don't
jump by
know.
51?
Shit.
Yeah, the
What's the
strippers was in the classics.
Yeah.
back in the day.
Is that the classics? The
strippers.
joint that was
Yeah.
across from 51 off of Naylor Road by the Naylor station? That's classics? Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, all my mom loved. My mother loved strippers.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're
So
right.
my
You're
mom
right. You're
loves
right. You're
Yeah,
right.
that was the yeah.
I'm thinking of Legends nightclub. Legends.
Maybe I'm thinking Legends.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm
yeah,
thinking
Legends
Legends.
nightclub.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
by Naylor
yeah,
Road.
yeah,
you're right.
They had
Yeah,
strippers
that's
too.
Legends.
Yeah.
Legends was 51 and shit. Cause that's when we used to pass that shit to go to Hot Shop.
No question.
Hot Shop was in Iverson Mall shopping center.
Nigga
That's
said my mom
crazy.
loves strippers.
She did, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, I love them strippers.
bro,
Yeah, I
my
love
mom
them.
used to have like trading cards. Niggas used to pass out like cards.
Oh,
Stripper
word?
trading cards?
That's gangster.
Bro, I swear to God, like
Yeah.
I went like I was gonna open
was
up on her
crazy.
book. She used it as a bookmark. Like when like
I'd actually collect those if those were a real thing.
What, strip joints?
not for
Strip-
not for
The
my
male
mom.
strippers used to be
Yeah.
like that.
No,
I ain't
stripper
gonna lie.
cards.
They used to be like
Yeah,
that.
trading
what- yeah,
cards.
yeah,
The-
yeah.
the
I would
male
do that
strippers?
with
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about my mom's
when
type
I
of
was
strippers.
younger, I used to go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
A few times.
Understood.
Not a lot.
Gotcha.
I thought about being a stripper once upon a time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They make money.
Hell
They
yeah.
were
hit
making
the-
money.
the
I don't know about now. I don't do all that.
Yeah, nigga. Whatever. You can say what you want. I was down to put the
Protein leg palm.
put the rubber band on your ball on your penis, make that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a technique.
Yo, not
That's what they
protein
do.
leg, Paul.
Whatever, man.
Is that what she?
Where's my protein shake anyway?
Is that what she said? Yo? Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh,
Hey, shout out to Core Power, man. My protein shakes. Fuck y'all.
PLP.
Yeah, protein leg piece. Hey, I ain't mad at that.
PLP.
That's my strip name.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, whatever, man. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Fuck y'all niggas.
Taking over the 99 to 2000.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
Such is life, man.
99, 2000.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Since
That's
you named,
wild.
since you said such as life, let's you
Oh, you wanna get into
let's
that?
dive into Phonte, man.
All right, let's get
You know
into
what I'm
it.
saying?
You take go ahead, take it off.
We supposed to do homework
Pause,
and
man.
listen.
Yep. Wait, what you said?
I said take it off. Not like that.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Wow.
Certain times you don't have to repeat yourself.
Yeah, all right, whatever,
That
man.
nigga ready to get to it.
Protein
Yeah.
like Paul.
Protein leg Paul.
Not
That
over
nigga
here.
ready to get to it, man.
Hey, look, man.
Well, let me start off first and foremost, right? I'm a BB hip hop fan. I appreciate.
Wait, hold on. My bad. I'm sorry. What are we talking about here?
Right, you didn't.
Oh,
you
covered
just
nothing.
cut me
You
off.
just cut
nigga,
him
like,
off.
God damn.
He was talking.
He's,
we about to get into the album.
We about to get into. But I ain't named the album.
You said-
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Like,
Such
you know
Is
what I'm
Life-
saying?
Such Is Life by Phonte.
No, it's the album's not called Such Is Life. Thank you. Please, let me do this.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Right. The guru.
So we was all supposed to do homework. I threw an album out there for everybody to listen to that I thought that would be like significant for our age group. You know what I'm saying? And certain things that happens in life. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? To us that Phonte is one of those artists who speaks to those type of things. And he adds a little humor to it. It's he's very lyrical, it's different, it's witty. You know what I'm saying? With the shit that he says. The album is called No News is Good News.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, my bad.
Such as Life is one of the songs. on it.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes.
But I just I'm a big fan of Phonte. I'm a fan of Little Brother. I'm a fan of Foreign Exchange. He's always been like if like we had the conversation before when you said is Biggie in the lyric my top lyricist a couple episodes ago, and I said no, he's not on my top lyricist list, but Phonte is
For sure.
and you can see why I would say if you listen to Phonte, like Phonte, we got Black Thought. Those guys are in the league of their own as far as that's lyricism. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to give you one of my top 5 lyricists to check out. Phonte, No News is Good News, and I just want to know what y'all had, thought about the album. If y'all had any standout songs, It's only one feature on the album.
Freddie.
It's the reason why I suggested because I know my man is a Gangsta Gibbs fan. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
I mean, I'm a Phonte fan. The album, I mean, I'm familiar with the album. I think the standout songs for me was is it Cry No More? Also, So Help Me God.
Right.
There's a line he says, I can't remember which song it's for, but he's like, by the time you find out that your dad was right, is when your kids are saying you were wrong or you're wrong.
Yeah.
And that kind of hit home.
Yeah.
I know for me growing up, you know, even though, you know, I knew my dad was always right in certain things, but I always be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go through life.
Yeah.
And then at this age, I'm like, you know what? Most of the shit you was saying, bro, was on point, my nigga.
Teach them how to fight.
You feel me? Like, all that.
Bike, tie, you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
But I said to say this, me using that same wisdom to instill in others, like especially people younger than me, they're like, nah, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like, my nigga,
Right.
I'm telling you some good shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
go right.
Yeah.
You're going left right now. So,
Yeah,
but
and also in that song, in the breakdown, if you hear like it's like the little skit where by the way, that's Royce the 5'9" talking. His father was a chef, and he would always get to the place early before the chef and prep.
right.
And he took that. He didn't realize until later that his father, when he doing all that, was teaching him about life.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Being
prepping,
prepared.
just being prepared.
Yeah, being in
And
position.
all that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just little gems in there. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
You are as old as your ability to process new information.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? That's something that's said in the album.
Right.
It's just things that just make you think and make you like at this certain age now. It's like I listen to and it brings a calmness to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And also brings like a lets me know that reason why we started this podcast.
No question.
Everybody's going through something.
Right.
Right.
I'm not going through exactly everything that he talks about, but some things I can relate to.
Right.
And I'm touched. I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, be like, damn, because he's married. He's been divorced.
Right.
He's got kids. You know what I'm saying? But that's what attracted me to the whole group, Little Brother, from the jump, because their albums, like, really, you know, it's like growth. It's like something you listen to and it's a breath of fresh air and you can relate to that you're actually doing. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's why I suggested the joint. You didn't listen to it.
I did. Okay, you ain't had to show.
I
When you
mean,
said
Call
you
her
ain't
out.
listened to
Call
it.
her out. You specifically.
It was gonna be
I was
obvious.
honest. I could have
It
said
was-
I listened to it and just been over here Googling it while y'all on.
Yeah, but it was going to be obvious when you didn't contribute to the conversation.
Whatever. It doesn't even matter.
So-
You know, stuff. You get,
I'm
just
sorry.
be quiet.
No,
I'm sick of
No.
it. Man. So
Did you listen to the album?
I did.
What
And
you
what
think,
did you get
Stefan?
out of it?
I think Nick owes me 45 minutes of my life back.
oh, word?
This is personal. No, I mean, I get it. I mean, look, Nick is like a hip hop purist, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and I'm not. Like, I appreciated the lyrical content, but for me, it was a hard listen.
Is it because you couldn't relate to anything?
I mean, it just wasn't my speed.
No,
I
yeah.
didn't
Okay.
really like his delivery. I didn't like his tone. Like,
You ain't like.
Jeez.
huh? I didn't like it.
You're entitled
That's
to your
cool. Like,
opinion.
niggas ain't gotta like everything. That, You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't fuck with it.
No, I feel you.
You know what I mean? I turned it off. I put on some Sam Linda.
Why you? Why you gotta keep going with
I
it?
put,
This is
I put on some
kinda
two
getting your feelings over there.
tracks. You feel me? I put on the motherfucking Renee.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Linda, man.
Shout out to
No
Linda.
disrespect, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got
Yeah, nah, my favorite track was the jam. Funny enough, I listened to it with headphones on while I was working, so like the tracks was kind of flowing together. The only track I really fucked with was Freddie Gibbs, and that was prior to me even seeing that Freddie was on that
the
track.
song,
Like
yeah.
I just happened to be listening. I was like, oh, this
It's a
joint's kind of
bounce.
hard. Yeah,
It was a
the
bounce
song,
to it.
the vibe that song had.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm kind of with Steph on this one. I'll probably listen to it to clean the house or something type thing, but like I'm not about to get in the car and like ride out and be like, let me put this Phonte on.
Right.
He lyrically, he's still a beast. Like, don't get it twisted. I can appreciate and respect good lyrics when I hear him. So like, he can definitely get down lyrically, but I'm not a hip hop purist. Like I'd rather listen to some Future, some Young Thug. Like, give me that ignorant shit. Like,
Yeah,
give
I
me
feel
that
you.
grimy hood shit. Like, I'd rather listen to that in
Yeah.
the car, especially. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
right.
that's where I listen to most of my music.
Yeah,
Nah.
this is like red wine.
Yeah.
That's a good way to say it.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, that's a good way to say
You
it.
know, it's
Steph, what's the problem? What's the problem when he said it's like red wine?
Nothing, because he's trying to say we're not sophisticated.
No, I'm not. Now,
I like it.
I can take it a little step further. I can start naming red wines and tell you which one this is, nigga. But I'm down. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a little different.
So
Somebody
he's saying Phonte is a Merlot, and we kind of like a champagne.
We like 211s.
Champagne.
We like 211s type shit. Like
I said Corbel. I mean, I went low. I ain't say Don P.
Maybe. Okay. It's definitely in my way.
Yeah, okay.
Get a whole lot of mums.
But also, you know, Phonte, I hope listening to it, you can see where Drake pulls his influence from as well, because all
Absolutely.
the singing on this joint is Phonte. He does the singing, he does the writing, you know, rapping and all that shit. So he's just, you know, he's a beast to me. I think he's very dope. You know what I'm saying? So,
No, I appreciate
and this
it.
album, like I said, this album is just, it's not something I listen to all the time.
Right.
I got to be in the mood for it. Like you said, it's got to be like a great day, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, type of thing. The same thing with Lil Brother. Any of them joints, I kind of is like I'm in a good mood. It puts me in a good mood, but I already have to be in a good mood.
No question.
In a way, it kind of boosts it. It kind of keeps me there. You
I
know
don't
what
know.
I'm saying?
Some songs are timeless, like the Phone Exchange joint.
Yeah, foreign
Like, that
Exchange,
group
all
is
that shit
amazing.
yeah,
Like,
it's great.
yeah.
It's great. And also, you know what it is too? It's something that we can do with. You could put this on while you're in the car with your lady. Also, it's not something that's so motherfucking nice, super bang. You know what I'm saying? Like you go on a date, you could throw a Phonte on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, but
Good album,
that
though.
was it. You know what I'm saying? If you know the listeners out there, everybody watching, you know, if you want to check it out, the name of the album is No News is Good News by Phonte. You know, and yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the joint. You know, check it out.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure. But hey, man,
say man.
Say, man.
anybody got pissed off this week? Anything happened?
something happened like 2 weeks ago.
What happened?
Like, listen, bruh, I'm tired of watching Joe Biden fall down for no reason.
I feel you.
And the next time he does it, I want him impeached. I want him to fuck out of there.
Just for
bruh.
falling down, huh?
It's
Yeah,
falling out,
come
yeah.
on, man.
He does keep taking these difficult
Come on,
falls.
dude.
Yeah.
Like what like how?
Yeah, but
I,
it's
I,
crazy.
guess, I mean, when you get old, I guess you just fucking fall.
Nah, fuck that.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with being old, dog.
Fuck that.
He falls
Old people
randomly.
just
It
fall.
should be like, oh, I'm just
He's
breathing.
just,
fall.
yeah, something wrong with that
Like, what
nigga.
the
He's
hell?
clumsy.
Equilibrium's
off.
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie, I be coming down the steps
Jinx.
sometimes and I be like, yo, slow down, nigga. Like, you never feel off coming down the steps?
So you was about to
Nah.
fall. So you almost had a Joe Biden, but you want him impeached.
And that's why you get so
different.
mad about
But
it.
hey, but when you get to a certain age, you got to come down the steps sideways, nigga.
You do.
He got protein legs.
I got protein legs. I got protein legs,
Right,
bro.
that's right, Paul represent.
Shout out to my core
And he
power
got
mob,
small
bro.
feet, man.
Yeah, I got small feet. Yeah,
Your shoe size is weird, dog.
I wear 7. There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't want big feet as a child, so I made sure my feet stay small, bro.
So you bind it. You did the
Absolutely,
binding thing.
absolutely.
You wrapped them up.
My feet are wrapped up right now. Yeah,
This is good.
I wear 9 for real. No, I'm just kidding. I wear 6.5, 7, bro. That's insane.
That would be hilarious.
But would y'all want Trump or Biden though? I'm gonna go with Trump, man. I feel like when
want
Trump's
neither.
in office, people make money.
I'm going with Cornell West.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I heard
Cornel
he- I
West,
heard he
bro.
running.
Ain't a chance in hell I'm voting for that nigga.
Why? You
that's-
don't want him to be for the
that's-
people?
Get the fuck out of here. Everyone feel like they can run for president now. Donald Trump started a
Well,
weird
that's
trend
what started it.
where you don't have to have any experience.
That's what started it.
Which that's not necessarily a bad thing though.
America's
No, it's
a joke.
not.
I mean, you got everybody anyway. The president ain't doing none of that shit. The niggas around him is doing the shit for him. He just push the button, make the choice.
That too. Shit, at once
He
upon a
still gotta
time,
be ordered
I thought Michael Jackson
by
could have been president.
What?
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, growing up, but like, yeah, my man ran for president, he probably win.
I'm waiting on The Rock to run because
I
when
was
he
waiting on
runs, he's
Oprah.
gonna win.
But you know,
Rock.
she said she not
I mean,
into
look,
it.
I think
honest-
it's possible.
Dwayne Johnson can win.
Bro,
could win as president.
Let's be real. Did anyone
He thought about it. He said he was keeping his eye on it.
Did anyone see Arnold Schwarzenegger being the governor of California?
Is his eyebrow
Right.
up too?
No.
Come on, bro.
He was keeping the people's
Arnold,
eye on
Arnold,
it.
Arnold will be president if he could. if Arnold was eligible, Arnold would probably be president.
Like,
Yeah, but
he's not born here, right?
He
He's
can't
not from
run.
here.
He
He
can't
can't.
run.
So you can be governor, but you can't be president. That's fucking weird as fuck to me. That makes no sense.
I mean, it makes sense to
I
me.
get it.
Why?
It makes
I
sense
get
to
it.
me.
You probably live in that area for a certain amount of time. You wasn't born there.
Well,
You can govern that area because you're a resident there, but you can't. You wasn't
Be the
born
president
in
of a country you're not from.
Yeah, nah, hell nah.
I just don't see the difference, to be honest with you. You're being president. It's not like you visited every fucking state other than your campaign.
But you was
Yeah, but you're only
born in
controlling
the
one of
United
50
States.
versus the entire country.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Where's Arnold from? Australia?
Austria.
Austria?
Yeah, he's from Quebec, Australia.
Yeah, it's from Quebec.
Australia.
Yeah.
It's
I got it.
just
Yo.
where the wildfires are.
Yo,
Quebec,
that
Australia.
makes me. Yo, one of my homegirls from back in the day, right? She's from up top, New York, whatever. And some dude was trying to bag her, and she was like, I think she was where the fuck was she from? Make a long story short, the dude was like, yeah, I'm from Queens, and she was like, what part? This nigga said Harlem.
Goodbye.
What the fuck?
No such
That's
thing.
Crazy.
Nigga said Harlem.
Hey,
On
you,
swindle.
I think one of y'all had a story too, real quick.
About
I know
what?
It was a question. Yeah, you sent the voice note. Yeah, because I know that was a good little.
What was it?
especially,
Yeah,
it was just also interaction from a fan.
Right. Another shout out to it's Nika on Instagram for the question, but it was a radio question where a dude called in. His brother had passed away, and his brother's wife, the widow, was trying to press up on him. Right, and he was wondering, is it okay for him to mess with his brother's widow?
I mean, another.
So
They do
if your friend passes away, is it cool for you to be in a relationship with his person that he left behind?
I'm gonna say, one, I understand why she probably did that, because you hang with, right? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? We all have a certain this is a bond that we have because we're into the same things, right? So it's like if I was to pass away, God forbid, and my wife or girl at the time hit someone of y'all, it's because she sees something in y'all that represents, that's kind of, reminds her of me.
Right.
Is it right? Is it okay? I don't know. But at the same time, let me say this, right? So once upon a time, I was dealing with a girl, and she was actually one of my best friend's exes. Now, mind you, she hated me growing up, and we just kicked it off when I came home from prison. But when I told him about it, he was like, you know what, P? Out of everyone,
He would rather it be you.
exactly. Right? And I can understand why he said that. Now, mind you, he was lying because we stopped talking for a little bit over it, but it made sense.
All right.
Now, was it right? I don't know.
It depends on.
Hmm.
I'm talking about adult shit. Like
That's it. That was an adult move.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying. All right. So
Don't little boy me.
no.
Did send
Don't
you.
little boy me.
He definitely sent you.
Nah. So look, my problem wouldn't be with my friend. It'd be with my wife.
Well, you would be dead.
You be dead. You have no
Right.
say
thing
so.
is,
Facts, you're gone.
my thing is like
You rather
like,
meet a
would you
stranger?
wait? Yeah, because I feel like you've been plotting on this shit.
Right. That's the thing.
She may not have been
Your wife's been
Did-
plotting?
plotting on
No.
that.
Or
It's
she's
like-
looking for comfort.
That's the tricky
She's
part,
looking
right?
for comfort.
But for her to feel comfortable with a cop, like
Are we talking right after? Or are we talking like a year or two? Like,
Yeah, that's another thing.
Well, I mean,
how are we
yeah.
spinning this?
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
let's say a few months after, I guess.
Nah, fuck
Maybe
that.
a
Fuck
year
nah,
or
nah,
whatever.
fuck that.
It's got to be at least a year.
Like, at least
minimum.
a year or
it
two.
gotta be about 5.
But here's the tricky part.
Oh my God.
Are we talking about a relationship or are we talking about
Married.
like comfort company kind of thing? Like, because y'all both grieving.
You know what,
Y'all probably
though?
leaning on each other for support. Y'all emotional. And
Nah,
things
I
can
would-
happen from that place.
I would rather her ask this nigga to come over to watch the kids while she go out and do her thing.
Okay.
Versus
but then
her
when she
and
come home and, they both still emotional, then shit might happen between the two of them.
No, I'm gonna keep it G. Fuck that.
So you
Nah.
saying no, right?
No, it ain't right.
Hell
Period.
no.
It ain't
Nah,
right.
it's not right.
It ain't right. It don't make no sense. Because outside of the plotting, just from the brother's position,
Yeah,
he shouldn't be doing that.
That's a rule.
Like,
That's
come on,
that's
what we
something I
doing
stand
right now?
on. My man.
And I wouldn't even feel
There's
comfortable.
some
Bro,
cultures
something like
they
that.
do that though. You do know that, right?
Absolutely, but
I
I'm
mean,
not.
but yeah,
I'm not smashing my brother's, wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. Especially if they got kids too.
Yeah,
like
right,
I got
right.
nieces and nephews. I'm smashing that
That's
joint.
I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
I don't
Shit
think
tough.
that is. I don't.
Nah,
I
as
see
a-
why it had happened. I can see why it would happen, but do I agree with that? No, I do not.
Nah, as a kid,
I just
fucking
don't
with.
think that.
But just to play devil's advocate, like who better to be around your children than your man?
Facts. Cool, but
That's why I said I
grandparents.
can see why. I can see
word,
why.
grandma.
It
I
would
yeah.
be that, but the problem with that is, yes, that is a little bit of what other people would see from the outside looking in, it would be like, I wonder if she was
It's too messy, man.
Right.
already plotting
Yeah.
about
Too
him.
messy.
Or
Too
they
messy.
were already
Oh, they were
plotting.
already messing with each other before all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if it's fresh. I don't know. That's
Right.
it's messy.
As a
It
kid,
definitely
you know,
is.
you do shit like that. Like you mess with each other's girlfriends, and you know what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Unless it
It's
was
all-
arranged
it's
in like
one
a
big ass-
situation, which there are in different cultures where they arrange that. Where my aunt was married to an African, and when he passed away, his brother took care of her. Now he wasn't coming over there sleeping with her or anything like that, but he still took the obligation to take care of her.
Well,
Because
now,
that was in their culture.
But I would expect that from my niggas.
Exactly.
Right.
I feel
I
like that's
respect-
part of
right,
it.
it
right,
was
Yeah,
a
like-
sleeping with and
And-
dating type.
But I would expect my niggas to know that my wife is not going to reach out and ask y'all.
yeah.
I would expect my niggas to offer it. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what
But
I would
even
do.
with offering that,
That's what I would do.
that can show her some.
If one of y'all
sense of-
pass away, I'm definitely,
I don't know.
here go a few dollars.
It's touchy
You know what I'm
because
saying? Like,
that could probably to
Yeah, but
her
it-
be
it-
healing, but it also may make her clean to certain ones that are doing that. To I don't know.
I don't
But-
know
but-
if I would
but-
want
but-
my wife around you, Nick.
But again,
Oh man,
I don't
But
know,
again-
man.
I don't. Well, yeah, where'd that come from?
heck,
I don't know.
He attacked you.
yeah, he did, man.
He attacked you. But this goes back to something that we was talking about outside, right? Like,
Paul's eyes.
can
are
you
just-
fault someone really for making a decision like that from a broken place?
right?
Right? They're both in broken places,
Yes.
and we talked about this outside when we were talking about
Healing.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
The decisions you make from a broken place, like I don't
Don't
know.
know,
Shit
yeah.
happens
Yeah, but
in that gray area.
Right.
Like now, it's different if time goes on and y'all decide to actually be in a relationship,
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
tough.
But like when she's crying on your shoulder and you're both emotional and shit fucking happens, bro.
Only time I see some shit like that happening is if niggas was in the street life. That's all I envision. It's like a nigga, him and his man, they been in the street and his man get killed and he gotta come back home and tell his shorty who probably just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? This is like that's all that's going through my head is like scenario
But
wise.
that is not always the scenario.
But I just
Nick.
feel like I'm just thinking about just like I'm trying to figure out another situation when that might be happening because I feel like it's something's brewing. Something been brewing. What's brewing, right?
So all
Something
of
been
y'all on the
brewing.
same
Well,
side.
only thing that's brewing is attraction.
I mean, yeah, but like
from a broken place, like
Yeah,
you said.
but
Right, attraction from a
if your
broken
ex
place.
is
Like you
crying
can be
up-
attracted to somebody.
If your
and-
ex is crying on my shoulder and the whole time I'm getting a stiffy, something's up,
no,
bro.
yeah.
Like I don't, like when you know better, do better. Like
what's up?
But so hold on. All of y'all are on the same side that it's a no.
Yeah.
It's a no.
It's a no.
It's a no. It's a no. It's a no.
Yeah.
It's a
for
no.
me.
Interesting. It's a yes for me.
Okay.
For me personally, it's if one of y'all four, if I were to die, and I had a wife and a kid and two kids, and a year later, I mean, it could be less than a year, but as long as it ain't no, like that's why I said a year personally up front. Like as long as it ain't no 2 weeks and nothing crazy, then obviously then something else was going on there.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
a year or two later, y'all hook up and y'all end up having first off, I'm gone.
Nah, see, okay.
I'm
Right.
not here.
right.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it matter anyway? Like Paul said, wouldn't you rather have one of your men that you know is a good man be an influence to your children?
But he can be that without fucking my ex-wife
He
too.
definitely can be.
But
Yeah, again, it's already happened.
I get where
it's
you're
already
going.
happened. He could be that on the side, and then it can also be this fuck boy that pulls up to your house every day,
And that
getting
not-
drinks in
see,
front of your
I'm
kids and hits
different.
woods.
I think it's more acceptable.
But answer your question
That's a
though.
I think
point,
hold up.
That's a good point, Ron.
I think it's more acceptable a few weeks after the fact than it is a year from now. Because a year from now, y'all are both healed and complete, and y'all are making a
I
decision
can-
from a more rational place.
Yes.
But 2 weeks after, like I said, that's an emotional thing. Like that's coming from a broken
Right,
place.
but that's
Like
sex.
So
But
you're
that's-
saying
but
it can't
you're
happen a
thinking
year
sex.
after, and them
But-
actually being in some type of relationship.
I think that's more of an
You're
issue.
thinking sexual.
Yeah, I think that's
What's
more
sexual.
But see, also, if you why are you coming over? Unless she's asking you to come over, what the fuck you coming over to the house anyway to comfort her?
What?
She got family members. Nigga, like,
Yeah,
what the
true,
fuck?
but that's-
You know
But
what I'm
mind you, in
saying?
the original situation, these are two brothers. So they
brothers,
probably
right,
playing
right.
the funeral. He
Right,
probably
right,
playing
right,
the
right. That's the
funeral.
first version.
You know,
Said
he's
brothers,
been
yeah.
there.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, but
You flipped
also-
it up a little bit.
Question to you, Ram. Since you said you wouldn't mind,
Right.
Is that coming from a position that you're dead and you don't care, or just say you're witnessing this, right? You don't think you would have like, wait a minute, what's going on here, bro?
Well,
Like
that's not a part of the question, though.
I know, but But that's what I'm saying.
It
yeah.
is now.
But that's,
Yeah.
Right, I mean,
but
again,
that's my
that's
question
a,
to you,
that's a
though.
separate question.
No. My question to you is based on your rebuttal. Is that based on you being dead and you not caring? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
tripping.
dead.
Yeah, 'cause
Part
he
of
don't
the
gotta
question
see
was
it.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Got you. But what if you're alive and you experienced
hell
not
no.
you experienced that, but you see an example of that? Would you?
And them, that's a whole.
That's a
So
whole
I'm
different,
alive.
yeah.
We got divorced, and now you slide in.
No,
Like,
not
wait a
you.
minute,
That's a
what?
whole nother story.
No, not you. I'm talking about you see it in a present
another
relationship,
situation.
a situation
Okay.
where two brothers, right? The one of them dies, and the wife starts dealing with the brother. Would you? And they move forward, stop fucking, whatever, develop a relationship. Would you be okay with that?
That ain't my business, so I really don't care.
It's not
Yeah,
about the business.
I don't-
Is this an opinion?
Is it a right or wrong?
How? What's the difference?
Because if that was the case, like, because I feel this, like, no, I feel that.
What-
I think that's a defense mechanism for me. It's really is like, it's none of my business. I don't really.
But
care.
what if it's one of our close peers? God forbid that ever happens. You wouldn't be like, yo, what's going on?
Yo, what you doing?
Like it's because it's the
Oh,
same
if-
shit.
if it's
like-
in our circle,
like-
yeah. But you talking about
You
like
been spending
No.
you been spending a lot of time over.
Time. If it was that was his brother, it ain't got shit to do with him. That's his brother. I'm not getting into family business.
I mean, if that's the
I'm not getting
scenario,
into family business.
I've
That's
seen-
between that. That's the.
Would
that's
you
his
have an
brother shit.
opinion?
No, I would
yes, yes, I would.
I would not.
Without going into any details or any names, we've seen this scenario. It's played out. It has happened already.
not. Okay.
This scenario has occurred.
Has it? I'm not gonna do no
You can
thinking.
do that off camera.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. I can't
Leave that
recall
with
to be
us.
honest.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be
yeah.
funny.
You got to subscribe to the OnlyFans to get this conversation.
We've seen this. We've
But
seen
I
this
do
scenario play out, and this might help rekindle your memory. I spoke upon it. I reached out to said individuals and said, "Yo, y'all both my mans. I gotta speak on the scenario.
Oh,
I ain't gonna let it just play out like this.
word.
So I'm gonna say something."
I feel you.
Did
I
they
feel
die?
You.
Did one of them die?
Nah, nobody died.
No, I'm alive.
Okay, so
Both
no,
alive
we
and
talking
well.
about death,
So
though.
it's you.
I'm alive.
You was talking
see,
about
I didn't-
you talking
I wasn't
about
going there.
you talking about being alive. I mean, being dead and alive. Difference. It's a difference.
Well,
The second
you said,
scenario
yeah.
he brought up was both people being watching something from the outside looking in.
But
I
but,
saw that
but
exact scenario.
watching,
I got you.
but watching from the outside looking in of the situation, the question first that a brother dies and then moves. That's what he was saying. If I would you intervene? If a brother
not very intervene, but have an
would you something-
opinion.
right? If
Right.
if you knew a nigga whose brother died and his brother started fucking with the wife, what would you do or how would you feel about it? Would you have an opinion on it? And like, yeah, not two niggas that's alive that did some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, now I get it, but I'm just saying it's a very
Yeah.
similar situation
similar.
in terms of keeping your mouth shut and not saying anything. That's
Right,
all.
and the fact that you did say something, because obviously it didn't sit well with you,
Right.
based on the parties that were involved, then I'm assuming that you would have an opinion if you saw that third party wise, right? You would be like,
Yeah,
yo, what's
that's what I'm
going on?
saying. Yeah, right.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Cool.
Again, if I'm dead and I'm the involved factor, I would rather it be one of y'all
Got
than
you.
John Smith on the street that I have no idea what he going to do around my kids.
Gotcha.
The devil you
Gotcha.
know is better than the devil you don't.
But
Yeah.
also
I would much rather it be y'all.
Also,
I know what
I-
to expect with y'all. I know
okay.
what my kids are going to get from y'all.
I feel what
Gotcha.
you're saying. I feel what you're saying. But also as a friend like that, I'm gonna probably step in more and be more of a figure to your father, to your kids, so that even if another nigga that you don't know come in the picture, that shit ain't sliding. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
look
and
at
I
his
appreciate
his
that.
father's my man. I'm gonna hold them down like they my kids.
No question.
You feel what I'm saying? I
Respect.
don't gotta fuck with your wife.
But-
I'm
but-
gonna
but-
hold her down too, though.
But again, that's a very slippery slope. Like when you step in and you become more involved in the children's lives
Yeah.
and things like
But
that.
see, but-
it's a slippery slope,
But
bro.
see, with me, that's also referring to a single nigga. I'm in. If we talking current or
Right,
I'm
of
married,
course,
So
of
it's gonna
course.
be me and my family taking care, helping out with your family. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Because you're gone. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So
You
those type of things
you
gonna
actually
happen.
wouldn't be in that scenario.
Yeah.
But if he had the single friends,
Right.
that would be the scenario. I guess the
Yeah.
scenario case.
Yeah.
I think you get caught up, or not you personally. I'm just saying in general. I think the rebuttal on this question more than anything is your feelings about the sex. It's not about the family. It's not about the kids. Because like we all kind of just shook your head. Yeah, you would rather have the devil that you know is better than the devil you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd rather have someone that you know taking care of your kids and woo woo woo. And Nick's like, well, we be doing that anyway. So what's bothering you then? It's the sexuals. It's the stuff in the bedroom.
Yeah,
It's always the sex.
It's always sex.
It's always the
But
sex,
you're
bro.
dead. Your wife got needs.
I don't give a
Your
Ross
lady
Clark.
got needs.
The fact that you in my
You're dead,
girls,
you're gone.
Right. It's not about
No.
me. It's not about me.
It's not about how
It's not about how I feel.
You feel.
It's about how my
right.
man's and them. What y'all morals? What y'all stand on?
Is
what
it
y'all
right or
really-
wrong?
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's just really like y'all.
Is it
yeah,
okay
no.
or not? But the more time you spend in the situation, you start seeing shit differently. Like if you over there with the kids, now you looking at her differently.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She
but-
was attractive to begin with, but now you there on the regular, and now that attractiveness is a little bit different. It's hitting a little bit different.
And then it's going
Absolutely.
to flip around too because she also has to play part in it.
Of
Oh,
course,
100%.
100%.
So if
Take
she
two to
don't
tango.
deflect that shit and get that nigga the fuck up out of here, then you had something plotting from the joint too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's not necessarily that they was plotting before
Right.
you died.
I mean, I feel.
It ain't
I
got
mean, I
nothing
don't
to do.
know.
It could have been the exact same relationship as it is, while you were here, and then all of us, once you're gone, a year later, I ain't got nobody.
Honestly, I actually lived that. I mean, my ex, that's what happened. Again, we didn't like each other at all. We hated each other, right? And it just happened. Wasn't supposed to happen. It just fucking happened.
And the nigga didn't die either.
The nigga didn't die.
The nigga didn't die either, by the way.
But the girl that it happened with or whatever, the guy she was dealing with, he was your friend, but
Yeah.
that was still like newly girlfriend, boyfriend.
No, they have been
Like
done
years?
with for years.
So
But the thing is, at the time, just on this principle, if not moral, it's just like, I can't be doing this, right? It felt weird, right? But,
Because it was
Things
one
had
of
life
those
happens.
ladies. It was one of those dating things where like they went hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like that the shorty was around. Like when he
All the
came
time.
around back
Okay.
in the day, shorty was around. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
it was not like
it was
just
a real
the-
dating situation.
Yes,
It wasn't like
yes,
okay.
yeah. Love was involved. All like
Right,
you know what I mean.
okay.
It wasn't just that was my girlfriend for 6 months and
Oh, and
you're
then she
familiar
just
with her.
decided to
Yeah.
do with his friend.
True.
yeah.
Shit, that's crazy.
It's just levels, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's interesting. Let us know what y'all think. Is it okay? Or is it
people.
not okay? You know what I'm saying? We looking
Nah,
for
I-
more. We looking for more interaction with y'all.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout
Like
out to
real
Justin
shit, you know?
and it's Nika
For sure.
for providing that.
Yeah.
That was a good
Wayne,
question.
Brahma,
Yeah.
Kevin,
Great
everybody
question.
that took
Yeah.
the time to write a comment. Shout out to Manny. We're going to get you on here. He
Yeah.
was the only person that replied to say we should bring a real one on here. And he was
Yeah.
like, I heard about this dude named Manuel Medina. I heard he from Arlington. Heard he a real one. So,
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
he took the time to type all that. Shout out to you, man.
and you're not getting 700%.
Nah, that's
You know
dead.
what I'm
That's dead. That's long gone. We might work on 7.
yeah, nah.
Number 7.
First off, we ain't even got our t-shirts yet, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck you talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
700%.
This is just getting real.
Nah,
Shout out to
you know,
the print shop.
Shout out to the LPN.
If y'all need a shirt printed or something like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
you know,
print shop.
we know
Yeah,
we know the
shirts.
DMV print shop personally.
Yep.
Who's been married
Put you
longer?
on.
Steph or Nick?
I think Nick by like a year. When y'all get married?
I've been married 17 years, but I've been with Ebony for 21.
Random question.
That's good.
When is it ever okay to fart around your loved one?
Yeah.
You do it? You do it?
Yeah.
With a black in your hand?
regular flavor.
And a cup of coffee.
But regular flavor black and a cup of coffee.
Right back at you.
So I'm just kidding. Don't get, fuck it. Get detailed, right? How do you do it? Like,
Detailed about his fart?
no. Like, hear me out. Is it like, yo,
kind of
we're-
details
hear me
do you
out. We're cooling. Yo,
Yeah. If my
What's for dinner?
motherfucking
Doorknob.
stomach fucked up, yeah. It's usually after we eat.
after you eat,
Yeah, it's usually after I eat. We might be chilling or something like that or whatever.
did she get up and like remove herself? Or
No,
it's like,
I just say, excuse me, got some gas.
no
I just hit
question.
it with that. Just to
That's-
let her know what's up. And,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, got some
I got some gas.
That's such a-
Now,
If I ever get married, me and my wife, we gotta establish we're playing doorknob.
Excuse me, got some
We
gas.
are playing doorknob. If I ever get married, we are playing doorknob for our entire marriage. If you fought around me, I'm
yeah.
doorknob.
Rip shot. I don't know. I feel like I don't think I can ever get that comfortable.
Nah,
I'm sure
I
you
mean,
can.
I feel you. I mean, but that's how she feels.
Sure
No,
you can.
bro.
But you've
I
never
mean,
lived
yeah.
with a female though.
I mean, shit.
For an extended period of time, of course you get that comfortable.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like
Jackie,
what you
how long
mean?
did Jackie
true.
live with me off and on for 4 years?
She ain't never walk into the bathroom while you was dropping
She
the
did
deuce?
that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I don't give a I'm
I just, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't fart in public in general. I just don't get the urge. But when I'm in the bathroom, it's like a fucking machine gun.
Oh, God.
I swear.
That don't be going off, nigga.
I used to hate when they
I be
wanted me to
tooting like
train motherfuckers at work. And they riled me all day.
be tooting like a motherfucker.
I had to hold that shit in all day.
What?
Dang.
When I used to train
Fucked up.
motherfuckers at work, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I eat some lunch or some shit. Like, yeah, like I said, nigga, my stomach be fucked up.
No question.
And I be letting them shits go in the motherfucker truck, but not when I got nigga next to me that I don't know that I'm training and shit. Like, and
Yeah, it's all about comfort level.
yeah,
It's all about
Yeah.
comfort level. Because
Fuck that
if
shit.
I was married, I'm definitely farting around because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like
of
right
course.
now, if I had to fart, that'd be no problem with me.
yeah. I mean,
can't-
All these goons right here, no
All
problem
the
at all.
loud
I'd be
and-
more respectful. They're a little too close. You know what
They're
I'm saying?
very close.
But like,
That will,
if I was
that
over
will
here-
ripple.
Yo,
It will
listen,
ripple.
listen, don't fart on this couch right
That will
now.
ripple.
It's happening.
look,
dog.
Do not.
all I gotta say is excuse me, yo.
yeah, right. I don't get no cut cards with it. Like,
Yeah.
as long as I'm comfortable, I'm managing.
Yo,
whatever.
Money said, excuse me, got some
Excuse me,
gas.
I got some gas. But that ain't the most bitch ass shit I've ever heard. Nigga, that's the most.
Excuse me, got some gas.
Yeah, nigga got some gas.
Excuse
what
me.
the fuck?
I got some gas,
Yeah.
Queen Goddess.
Right.
Smooth operator.
Queen Goddess, man. Crazy.
Sound like Prince when you said that shit too. Excuse me, got some gas. Fuck out of here, bro. Poker wearing booty ass
Good.
nigga.
Good game, blouse.
Good.
Blouses.
Y'all gotta relax.
Hold on. What about
Want some
you?
pancakes?
Shoot it.
What about
Do
me?
you bust ass in front of your mans?
Yes, I do the robot.
What's the
What
robot?
the fuck is a robot?
Just do the robot. Like when the last time you rip it like this?
What?
Oh God!
Wow. So you got a song.
got a
you know, with
song.
yours.
And then I hit the peace out and I keep.
Right? What does he do? Like one of these? Throw it back to you?
He be like, sometimes he be like,
Yo.
back at you, bam.
Oh,
Or
y'all
sometimes
are
he be
nasty.
Like, come on,
Y'all are a
dog.
nasty
he be like,
couple.
He be like, come on, dog.
Does he
That's so
pull your-
disturbing. I'm like,
Does he pull your finger?
you decided to be with me, dog.
Does he pull your
Doesn't even
finger too?
matter.
Oh shit.
Pull my finger.
No, Nick, no.
I'm
but you
famous
decided to be
for that
with me. This is who I am. When you're not
I'm
here,
trying-
this is
I
what
be
I
trying to
do
do
alone.
that.
Y'all can't fart. Y'all can't have fart battles. That's
No,
disgusting.
that's
It's not a
disgusting.
fart battle, fool.
That is a fart battle. You just defined a
had a
fart
verse.
He said, right back at you.
Yeah, you started breaking and all this.
Motherfuckers had a verses.
No, for the most part, no. For the most part, it's like his head and his face just gets stuck, and he's
He
like,
said,
"Come on, dog." No. For the most part, no.
y'all off the hook,
Yeah.
bro.
No, he gives me
Y'all
the
off the
look.
hook.
He gives me the look. He be like, "Come on, dog."
Yo,
Someone- you said-
Aubrey,
verses?
you a
I said
nasty
verses.
nigga, dog.
You gotta get
Niggas are nasty.
you gotta get Timberland and Swiss on this one. This is
Come on,
verses.
yeah.
That's a
You know,
verses.
fart battle. If he hears that, he gonna be like, "Dog," and you know, and he's like, "You know how I feel about that."
versus battle. That's
We in New
funny.
York. I'm outside.
Trifling, dog.
Harlem, y'all know I'll be
I don't
down
care.
there.
I don't even care. For what? I don't care. I don't care.
Yo,
It is what it is.
chill.
He definitely does give me the come on, your face.
shit.
Every
That's
time he
funny.
definitely gives me
Oh,
the
my-
blank stare like,
That's different.
come on, dog. I'm like, no, young, you know who you're dealing with already.
No
She
question.
said I do the robot.
I do. When the last time you rip it like this? And I just keep it pushing. And he'll just stand there and look at me like,
Yo,
and
Yo,
just wait
yeah,
like,
that's
come on,
fire.
dog.
you got a whole fart dance. It's
Doesn't matter, dog.
disgusting.
My kids got it too. It's just a
Oh
thing.
my
It doesn't
God, it
matter.
runs in the family.
We all do it.
Y'all house smell like farts.
I wish that was the case. It's not. You say that? That sounds so stupid. That
Free
sounds so
fart
dirty.
dancing in this bitch. dog.
My house
Yo.
does not smell like fart.
You can't do my hair no
I'm
more. I'm
walking
not
the crib.
gonna do this.
Yeah.
Winding up. Run.
Yeah, you
Run. You see one of them moves.
Nah, you
Wait.
gotta watch it. It's like the serious face. Then you hit the jump like,
Oh fuck.
I'm
that's
gone.
it, dog.
gone.
You gotta go.
Gone.
That's it.
Gone.
You know who he was dealing with when he got involved with me?
Yeah, fart queen.
Come on, dog. No, it's no fart queen, dog. It's when I gotta do it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna just be holding it in like, oh, and then die like almost
man.
die like that girl did.
Nah,
Like,
I
no.
can't do that.
You know, girl,
crazy.
that happened in a relationship with this one like model. She's
I
trying to
dropped
hold
a
her
bomb.
farts in. She almost
That's
died.
crazy.
No, I'm not about to die because of that.
You gonna get bad headaches and all
Yo,
that
y'all
shit.
wild as fuck, man.
Nah,
That's
Sharon
funny as
is
shit.
wild, man.
Maybe.
The whole squad, man. The whole family.
y'all
Whole
niggas
squad. Dog. Who cares, young? Who cares? Who
fart
cares?
battles.
Doesn't matter, dog.
Bet you can't
Gotta
rip
let
it
it
like
out.
this.
Bunch of farting
Whole
McTargets.
squad get it down like this.
That's gangster, though.
Whole squad get down like this.
Whole squad got around the twin
I don't even
girls.
care. I don't even care. It's natural. It's not. It's natural.
Oh, my
it's not
God.
disgusting. Now I'm not going to be in public doing that. No,
Have you
I'm
ever?
definitely not going to be around
Have you
at
ever?
all.
Have you ever farted during sex?
What kind of question is that?
That's a real question.
That question is I'm not answering it.
I feel like Nick has.
No, what?
What the fuck?
Yo,
Hey, yo.
I feel like you a target today for this nigga.
Hey,
Something's going down, and I just don't.
Nah,
I don't
ain't-
want to be a part of it.
Ain't not going down.
I feel like Nick had.
No, I have not, man.
I mean, I feel like when that said it, your eyes just like, well, man, let me just think
Because
about it.
I'm wondering, like, why you even ask that question?
I mean,
Only fart I've ever heard was a queef, my nigga.
I've farted and had to like check my butt. Like,
Ew. Stop.
come on, no, that's happened to everyone.
No,
let's
that's
not go ahead.
100%.
Let's not go ahead. You've never farted and had to go in the bathroom and be like, yo,
No.
I think a little something.
That's called a
You never
shart.
sharted, right? It's a shart.
You never sharted?
No.
So hold on.
Why? How?
So you've never held a fart, and once you did fart, it was like, yo, that was crazy.
Yo, that was
That
wow.
was wild right there. Like
That
that
was
was
wow.
What are you
That was
talking about?
that was a
You
little
said this like
that was a little
it's
more than just a fart. Like
No.
You did that?
No.
Yo.
I've never farted where
For a nigga that be breakdancing and farting, that's I don't understand how you not. How you
I should have came with the territory by now. Like at some point,
we're not buying this.
came up.
We're not buying this.
I'm trying to figure out why you doing on yourself when you farting.
I didn't say doodle myself.
We had to
It
check.
sounds real
We had to
dewy.
check.
It sounds real
They
dewy.
just gotta go check, man. Like a little, you know.
real Dewey?
Paul on
have.
protein.
I
He
mean,
gotta go check his farts.
I mean,
Well, that's a fact.
It's too
This
much
is a fact.
happening.
Whatever,
All
man.
of it sounds nasty.
I fart, but
Wow.
I keep it to myself. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You
You know what I
should.
mean?
When you're
That's
out
a-
Sharing is caring, man.
in the
Nah,
public, it's
wow.
not.
That's
Bro.
air.
Sharing is
That's
caring.
air
You
pollution.
type
bruh.
of nigga that fart under the covers.
I do, and smell it.
Ugh. What?
Yeah. you know.
Absolutely, ain't nothing wrong with that.
And then air it out.
Why do you
Absolutely.
say that? Why do
And then-
say
then you
that
start
like
waving.
it's no problem. He's like, what's up?
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I've definitely took a lighter and farted and see if it.
Have you done that? You really did?
When I was a kid,
It doesn't work.
It does. Are you kidding me? It does work.
That means you're lethal.
No, this is
Something's
gas.
wrong.
It's a chemical reaction to
Just a little gas.
Excuse me. Got a little gas.
gas.
That's how,
That's a line of the week.
I imagine that's
That's
how
the
you.
line of the week,
I
bro.
imagine that's how you say it too.
That's gonna be the title.
Excuse me.
You know, boy.
Got a little gas.
Got a little gas.
That's
I
about
don't
to
know,
be-
but these doo-doo farts.
Have a little. I wish we could add like a dancing emoji or
part of
something.
life.
Too.
Oh yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
man.
Right.
That's. Oh man.
Y'all wild as fuck, bro.
Nah, Sharon is.
Good times.
I don't
You
even
know what I
care.
mean?
You can judge me. Judge your mama. I
Hey,
don't
but
care.
hey, man.
They say, man.
Hey, look, yo. Look. Stay tuned. This week we got another this or that coming on IG. You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Follow the IG page too, yo. You know what I'm saying? It was A Man Say Man podcast.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that. Subscribe to the
Like,
fucking YouTube.
subscribe,
Yeah,
share.
yeah. Let's
Yeah,
get those subscribers up, man.
These views up.
You know what I mean?
All that, yo.
Like
Yeah.
we got 700 views on some YouTube videos, and we got 100 subscribers. Like, if you're
Yeah.
watching the video, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
check
subscribe.
in.
Button.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
It's free 99.
Yeah.
$3.99.
Yeah, all day.
And,
Yeah.
and the information, just giving some feedback is free. It's
Yeah.
not
Absolutely.
Like, comment,
Also-
subscribe, all free.
that part.
Should we tell them now? Next week we have Chris Tucker's brother.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker's
okay,
brother.
back, Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan Tucker.
Jordan
I'm out
Tucker.
next week too. I'm not gonna be here.
Oh,
Remember
where?
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is really Chris Tucker's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually Chris Tucker's brother stuff, so you're going to be disappointed, man.
Okay, bet. What's his name?
Jordan.
Jordan
Tucker.
Jordan Tucker. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, and also, yo, happy Father's Day to the fathers
Happy
out
Father's
there.
Day.
you know
Are we
what I'm saying?
recording
That's
next
what-
week on Father's Day?
I mean, I
Oh,
don't
y'all
know yet.
recording. I'm not gonna be here.
I don't know.
I
yeah.
may be out myself.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
You know,
Whatever's
might
clever.
take a quick little break of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
for the weekend.
pending. You know, we shall see.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely have.
Such is life.
I've been wanting some crabs lately, yo.
You wanted some crabs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's that time. Father's Day, crab, you know.
I'm not a fan of crabs.
Wifey
like
asked me
that.
what I want to do for Father's Day, you know. The other
You
day,
said you
so-
wanted to catch crabs, gotcha.
Nah,
Dang.
I ain't catching those.
Is lobsters? Is that when you say crabs? Does that also include lobsters as well?
I like lobster, yeah.
Cool.
No,
'cause-
they're
yeah.
different.
No, but
No. The
why the fuck would crabs include lobsters? They're two completely.
No, I mean,
No,
I
hear
guess
me
you
out.
a-
Hear
I
me
guess
out.
you
I'm
asking
talking
if I like
about.
them,
Hear
if
me
I like
out.
them.
Nah, I don't mean like that. I'm talking about as far as when you eat. When you eat crab, people eat lobsters, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up, you don't
Not
eat lobsters? No.
Not
No,
everybody. I don't think everybody.
They normally don't come hand in hand.
They don't.
They're not synonymous with one another.
Like so that big platter, I don't eat that type of stuff. But when I see like the
A big platter?
Nah.
No,
Nah, when you
there's
see
no
a crab
lobsters involved.
crab boil, there's
Yeah.
no lobsters in the crab
no
boil.
lobsters.
No,
Lobsters are much
Nah,
more
it's like
expensive.
It's- and
that's like
that's
corn,
optional.
potatoes, and shit
Yeah,
like that.
like
Yeah.
potatoes.
Okay, cool.
Shrimp.
The reason why I'm bringing this up because you know I just recently found out, and you guys might be privy to this already, but lobsters was considered the bottom
Like
of
a
the bird
bottom
food.
feeder.
It
Yeah,
was
of
being
course.
fed
Like
to
a
prisoners
roach.
back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With the exception of fish, almost all seafood is bottom feeders.
Yeah,
Shrimp, crabs,
catfish
catfish.
is bottom
Yeah.
feeders.
Right.
They all eat poop off the bottom of the
Yeah,
ocean.
catfish ain't nothing but an algae eater.
That's
In the
the catfish
ocean.
tastes good though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Catfish is good.
Yeah,
Catfish is
shrimp's the
good.
same way.
don't
Shrimp
like the
literally
way
go through
catfish
poop
look.
and take
You
out
don't
what
like
they want.
catfish?
Like,
I like it. I just
Oh,
don't like
it
the way
does
it
when
looks.
like before you cook it.
Yeah.
I could have
it looks
sworn they
disgusting.
served lobster with crab when y'all go like.
no, that's not
no.
standard. No,
Shrimp,
as a general
not
rule,
lobster.
lobster is more expensive than crabs. Like crabs and barrels and like bushels and shit
Yeah.
are expensive, but
Yeah.
lobster is generally more expensive than crabs.
The crab cake, a lobster tail, gonna be more expensive than the crab cake.
Right.
No question.
If you go to a restaurant.
Yeah. Well, you can keep that.
I mean, it's
Keep all
good.
that.
All
bro.
that shit. I
It's
don't eat
good.
no seafood.
Shrimp,
I love
all
me
that
some
shit
fish
is
and all
good, yeah.
that. But
Disgusting.
yeah, man. Well, listen, man. You know, again, it's been a great episode. You know what I'm
Awesome
saying? Thanks for
episode, yo.
those for tuning in and whatnot. You know, as always, it's your boy P.
Marvelous.